listeners, we're doing it live without Terry.
Yeah, Terry's
he doesn't.
not here.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know that we've already pressed record.
We already hit record.
He's late to the pod, dude. It's his fault.
Know. We didn't go over the questions yet, but that's okay.
That's okay. That's fine. What's up, listeners?
Wait, did you guys already press record?
Yeah.
Come on! What are you doing, like a drum roll or something?
Yeah.
Oh my god! What is that? Oh, listeners, there's...
Steve put a rubber hand over the mic.
It looks disgusting.
And honestly, it was very,
Whoa.
very funny.
This is Nurgle nonsense. Oh! Sorry, I gave you a little flick, a rooski. Oosh. Oosh.
We can restart the podcast.
Oh my goodness.
Oosh. That was disgusting, Steven. It made me sick. Welcome to HIIIVEE, the podcast for the 28 community. I'm your host, Terry. And you can find my blog down in the description below.
Oh, god damn it.
That's okay. He's making a bit of noise, a funny bit of noise.
You have to cut all of that.
No, that's beautiful.
The listeners love hearing ambient noise.
And I'm Steve, your other host.
It's a
And you can find more at underthedice.com.
And I'm not British, but I'm Gage at No Clear Coat.
It's like real David Attenborough. The hyena stalks its prey as it's taking its final shit.
This is not how I saw this episode starting.
No.
No, what do you want? What do you want? Listeners, what do you want? Steve, put the gun down.
Welcome to our 3-year anniversary episode.
Now, you said that, and it kind of... But it's true. The
It's
first episode came
true.
out right before...
We were talking
The
about our
new
Christmas
year.
presents on the
Yeah.
first episode.
I got
Yeah.
a leaf blower and
Yeah.
a new pair of shoes.
Did you guys ever hear the first episode accidentally or...
Never.
No.
Ever, never, ever.
I don't
will
listen on the
to that
Spotify
first
at all.
episode.
So I'll listen to podcasts and then it'll go, oh, if you like this, you like HIIIVEE Scum, and it'll put it on. And it'll put on episode 1. And I'm like,
No.
I don't want to hear that.
Maybe that's why the first episode has so many fucking
it's
plays.
just accidental
I
from
hate-
everyone.
I thought it was plays that went all the way through, gave it a play. Or does it not matter?
I'm not sure. And nor do I care to look.
Yeah. I will say, that first episode, rough. Very,
I'm
very
sure.
rough.
I'm sure it is very, very good
Yeah,
and fun
yeah.
and very on point. And we definitely don't swear all the time.
Yeah. I mean, we still do that.
Well,
And I still get bummed out while reviewing episodes. Or
that's just come on.
like last episode.
Yeah. And you're like, I said,
I
actually.
said
like,
for sure.
for sure. For sure.
That's for sure.
You said it like 6 or 7 times, dude, the
Like
whole episode.
roughly 6 or 7. Yeah.
But yeah, never have I ever listened to the first episode ever again.
No.
And nor will I. But we did have the Unwrapped, but I didn't look at that either. Nor do I want to.
We can pull that up.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I think we should. It's probably good statistics, you know.
I wonder if it's the same as it was last year.
Well,
Probably.
we do have
Probably the
we have
numbers
a
are equal.
we have a Wrapped for the HIIIVEE Scum Spotify account for what has been played in the studio.
Oh,
I can imagine what's on there.
Yeah.
that's much funnier.
Jeremy Sewell is definitely on there.
It's got to be Morrowind songs #1 played.
Can we believe that's a much more fun
thing
to see?
I can look it up. Do you guys want to judge or guess? I mean,
guess what's been.
Jeremy Sewell's like probably number 3.
Cherry, what's your guess?
I'm guessing Hole Dwellers in there.
Infectious Jelking might be.
Might be. Might be. Sanguisugabog.
Oh, yeah.
Might be floating around in
Yeah.
that top. Oh, I'm getting a little nod from Gage there.
So the first stat,
Gold Questmaster's definitely on there.
Entombed.
gotta be. Our first statistic is we listened for 16,699 minutes.
Yes!
Dude, wait, hold on. What does that add up to?
23.
No, dude. It's everywhere.
Everywhere. The studio computer listened to 328 genres. Guess what our top genre was?
Oh,
Slam.
I was like, this is pretty rough between who's
Dungeon
in here the
synth?
most.
Yeah, it's Dungeon Synth or Slam.
So number 5, hardcore.
okay. Yeah,
Number 4, metal.
Okay.
Nice.
Number 3,
Metal.
soundtrack.
Okay. That was
Ooh,
definitely
okay.
me.
Yeah.
Between you or me putting on the Black Hawk Down soundtrack and
Oh, yeah.
leaving it on single repeat
I also
accidentally.
been putting Minecraft soundtrack on a lot.
Yeah,
lately.
hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, there you go.
Yep. Number 2, Dungeon Synth.
Whoa, okay, all right, okay. The number 1 can't be Slam.
There's-
They wouldn't
well, I don't know.
dissociate Slam from metal.
Slam/deathcore.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, there you go. Never would have thought that Spotify would have split those up into different genres.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess they do.
They do. Our number 1 song, which I
Dragged by a Truck. By
I will
Sanguine Sugar
say
Dog.
it's the whole album because we just put it on so much.
Oh, I really hope it's nothing controversial.
Yeah.
It is Sanguisugabog, Dead as Shit.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
About right.
We listened to 77 albums this year. Our top album was Tortured Whole by Sanguisugabog. Number 2.
Which is funny because it's not an album out from this year.
No. Number 2 was the Tron Legacy soundtrack.
That was you.
Hey, beautiful.
Yeah. Number 3, Land of the Dead. And that was because we listened to it on single repeat when we played Inhumane Harvest.
Damn.
Number 4 is Slam Shodies by Infectious Gel King. And number 5 is Howard Shore, the Lord of the Rings soundtrack.
Yeah, that also makes sense.
That
Wow.
is- that is
Everything
so
there
Hive Scum.
is very much on brand. Yep.
What was the other one? Okay, so top artists. We already know Sanguisugabog's number 1. Number 2.
Oh, so they're number 1. Sanguisugabog, number 1. Number 2.
Jeremy Sewell. Howard Shore.
Howard Shore is in there. He's number 2.
Okay.
What would be number 2?
For a Warhammer podcast, what would be number 2?
Bolt Thrower.
Yeah.
Wow, nice. We did it.
Number 3, Infectious Gel King. Number 4,
Wow.
Howard Shore. Number 5, Body Box.
Yeah, that tracks.
Wow.
Yep.
That tracks.
That's a good top fiver. That's a good fiver.
You should post that one.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
There's some other bullshit statistics that Spotify throws at
Boo.
you that we don't give a shit about. We're somehow 55 years old, even though that's
It's all of
Our
our
top
ages
5.
put together.
Yeah.
divided by 2 is 23.
23,
Holy
dude.
shit.
Oh, my God. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Damn, I want you to pull up the statistics for the Spotify account now.
The real one?
The Unwrapped? Or the
Unwrapped.
What the fuck's it called? Potter? What the hell's the...
I mean, what does it show you? Just like how many people
top
listening, where
countries
and stuff?
listening.
Undressed.
Undressed.
Yeah.
The chip brand?
Dude,
Oh,
all dressed.
nothing but dress.
It's undressed. It's just a plain chip.
This new chip I invented, undressed.
It's just a really cool logo. And that's the fucking Liquid Death thing, you know?
Oh my god.
That's
Make
true.
it look cool, but
Make
completely
it
different.
cool. Are you able to log into that?
I don't know where the app is anymore.
Nah, it's okay.
It's fucking gone.
They're
dude.
okay.
It's fucking gone. But that's what we do every anniversary
Well,
episode.
then we got to figure it out. And then we got to work this out. And while you figure it out, I'm going to watch Steve put oh, dude. Okay, so listeners, to give you an idea of what is even going on with this little hand. You know one of those little rubber weird hand things that you can
go
put
on
on your
your
finger? This is one of those. But Steve keeps stretching it really tightly over things. And it looks so gross. And then the little fingers just stick out like tiny little mountains. It's very disgusting and disturbing.
You should put it over the little guy you have there.
Oh, no, I can't, dude. That's my Secret Santa, which I will talk about in a moment.
Speaking of Secret Santa, why don't you tell us what you've been up to?
I didn't even try and stop you that time. I was waiting for it. I was ready for it.
Crack that.
I was ready
crack that
for it.
Fucking
All right.
drink, dude.
What episode are we on now? 75?
6, 7, I think.
Oh shit.
yes.
True.
Episode 76.
Damn.
Yep. Yep.
It's crazy we've only done 76 episodes.
Yeah,
over
it feels
3
like I've been
years.
doing it for fucking ever, dude.
But I guess that tracks.
That's true. Technically, we've done an extra one.
Yeah.
The Lost episode.
The Lost episode and the Witty exclusive.
Yes, secret
I don't even
Witty
remember
exclusive
that one.
episode.
It was forever ago, like episode 33 or something like that. Anyways, listeners, I've been working on the biggest thing is my Secret Santa. So I finished it up. I bashed it. Wait, let me just say, guys. Let me say.
With this rubber hand on.
Stretched over all my fingers. Let me say, I was like, I got to get the Secret Santa done. And I had my prompt. Listeners who aren't part of In Rust We Trust, you get a prompt from the person that you're paired with. And so I had my prompt. My prompt, which I can say now because I'm sure this will get to them by then,
Yes,
was
for sure.
Diesel, Cybernetic, I think was one, and Mutant. And so I was like, okay. Instead of like thinking and actually planning something out, I was like, dude, I got to get this done. So I'm going to sit down. I'm going to start bashing stuff together. I'm just going to start putting things together, kind of just grabbing and going out of my bit. Mm-hmm. And I had a lot of fun. It was great. I did the whole thing in about a half hour, bashed up the whole thing in about a half hour. It was super cool. I like the way this guy came out. I did a Trent style bass. You saw this video? Trent's like there's like very
Miscast?
there's very pokey bits at the
I've seen that guy
bass.
before.
But-
Whoa, this model's sick.
I like his jetpack. From those are the Chaos Raptor jetpacks.
This was we had gotten a package and Gage was like, yeah, take these models because they were just like sitting around or something like that. And I was like, okay, these look really cool. They were some like resin printed mech guys. You know what I'm talking about?
It was a gift from the Michigan Carnage Club.
Oh, shout out, because it was like such a cool base mini. And I was like, okay, I want this to be mostly mech, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to chop the head off, chop the arms off, and I'm going to do some fiddling with it. But anyways, so I did a Trent style bass. If you guys don't know the Trent style bass, I think it was in the hobby vlogs. He's talking about like making slanted basses to make them more dynamic. But the way he does it is just taking green stuff and cramming down loose bits onto a bass. And I was like, oh, that's really easy. And then just filling in whatever else with just texture paste or fucking whatever. Super easy. It's a great way to get rid of like dumb basing materials that you're like, I'm not going to use this half of a plain wing or something.
I recognize every bit.
Do you know what
there's
this bit that's like an Orby kind of thing.
This looks like it's one of the Tau joints.
Oh, okay.
This is a Tau fin from a Yavara Forge World.
Oh, really?
This goes to this little thing right here.
Okay.
That goes to what's that army that Phil has?
Oh, AdMech?
Yeah, it's like the AdMech tank tread guys.
So anyway, so I just bashed a bunch of stuff, threw it all like with green stuff ball at the bottom, stuck it all together and slathered a bunch of super glue all over it. It looks like a sick little sci-fi bass. I'll probably make a post too about this on my blog, so you can check that out there. And then I took that bass that the Michigan Carnage Club gave us. I think they were called like Andromeda, like Mech Walkers or something like that. Chopped them up, threw some,
Is that where these legs are from?
That's where the legs are from, and the whole back is. Most of that is that model.
What?
Yep, and then the head is obviously Smash
Where are
Bash
these models?
style Fishman. I brought them home. I can bring them back.
This literally looks like a Necron chest.
Yeah.
With a Chaos Raptor back and then Imperial Titan legs.
But they were all one piece, pretty much that. All of the things you just explained were on this one thing. And I think it was called like War Scenery was the name of the company. Or
Hey,
at least
shout out them.
The sword thing is one of those dollar store toys, Fear
really?
Faction or whatever the heck they're called.
Final Faction.
Yeah. So that's one of those.
Great chaos like chainsword arm.
Oh, and he just mashed a bunch of shit in there to make it look like it was like skin kind of grafted onto this fucking chainsaw arm.
Yeah.
This is obviously a Tyranid.
GSC.
Or, Gene Stealer Colt.
It's real Obliterator style, how it's just like mashed in there.
Right? And I did it all super quick, dude. I got to fuck around with Tamiya putty, which I've never messed with, to kind of fill in some of the Gene Stealer Colt looking like, the vents all the fucking arms have.
Yeah.
Lately, whenever I use any of those bits, that stuff kind of bothers me because it's such a Tyranid-looking design choice that I'm like, well, let me just cover it up. But, dude, Tamiya putty rocks. It's great for just, like, filling in space, and you don't need to, like,
This is the
Is it just like green stuff? Like you mix
Like
two
liquid
parts
green
together?
stuff, or is this like
It's thicker than it's like it's like toothpaste consistency.
okay?
And it
So it's
hardens
cool
good?
and it hardens good.
'Cause I miss
Where'd you
liquid
get it?
green stuff.
I got it from the
Dude.
crypt, dude. Shout out.
Damn. I'll have to get some this Saturday when we go.
So yeah, it was awesome. It was a lot of fun to make. It took me like a half hour, and I was like, wow, this is like really cool. Maybe I've gone away from deciding that I'm going to take longer, and now I'm going back to just throwing random shit together and filling in the gaps with dirt.
The ebb and flow, baby. Now you said something interesting in the group chat
Oh,
about this model. Do you remember what that was?
was it how I did my base coat?
Yes.
So I did my base coat with my daughter. So we, I don't know. We were painting in the other room. My wife has her studio set up, so she has like watercolors and stuff there. And so we were kind of painting there. I was like, you know what? Let's go paint a model. Let's go out there. I put down like 5 colors. It was like green, brown, black, the Naz drag yellow, and some other color. And she just immediately takes a brush and just mixes them all together. And I'm like, okay, that's what we're doing. And so I mashed all of these different colors on there. And I think the only thing that I added was a little bit of like pink that I watered down and I shoved in all of the skin parts. Besides that, though, I let it dry. And then that was my base coat. And it was fun to paint with her. And honestly, like when it dried, I was like, "This you could just play with this."
Yeah.
And it was kind of funny.
You said the grimdark sensibilities and toddler sensibilities are pretty similar.
Yeah, it's just like,
weird.
yeah, I just want to fill in the gaps here. And so, I thought it was good. I spent another 15 minutes with it, just like highlighting the skin and painting the wires red. And then it was done.
And it rocks.
Yeah, so it was fun. I think, and I made this joke too in the group chat that like I think I'm gonna bash up some minis and then that'll be like something that we can, like we can paint together and do like base coats on these.
Yeah.
My kid, especially now with my sick gift Gage got me, which you can head over to the Patreon and listen and find out what I got.
Or don't.
Or don't.
Or whatever you want.
It was
Do it.
it was speed paint, the first volume.
Well, I'm
You
not,
don't have to listen.
I'm not telling them what I got.
Okay, there you go. They get one for free.
Yeah, one for free.
And you got to go over and listen to the other one. That's been like the main thing. I've done some like house shit, and then the Fiasco project I was doing for my grad school class. Like,
How'd that go?
it's pretty much done. I honestly brought it and forgot. This is a great thing. I made this whole thing, got there, and she was like, well, how does this kind of tie into the class? In a nice way. And I was just like, oh, yeah, I guess there's no I'm not touching on anything we learned in class. I just made a game that could do that. So it's fine. I ended up just, I'm going to make like a sort of an Oracle chart for player core value. So instead of Fiasco, where you just kind of make your relationships and then you build your character from there, this, you will have a hidden core value that you stand behind that will actually come from this class.
Oh, that's fun.
That's cool.
So
I
it'll be
that.
like, I never lie. And,
I think every game that has a character should have that.
right? And then
Yes.
it's like you're kind of guessing, like, does this guy have the thing that says he never lies, or does this guy have the thing that says
I
he's
always
a
lie.
pathological liar?
How many options are you going to give them?
I'm going to do 20, and then it'll just be
that's
like
awesome.
a D20 roll.
Yeah.
But it'll also be like you can come up with your own.
Yeah,
So like
always.
you don't need to have one of these, but for the people who aren't role players, like the people in my class, you can do that. Funny thing is, last class I was just talking about because AI was the last class, and we were talking about AI, and I was just like telling them about how that one time, the only time I ever used ChatGPT, I plugged in like World War II soldiers versus Winnie the Pooh, and how ChatGPT just gave me an entire like scenario based on this with like custom rules for all of the characters.
That's
from Winnie the Pooh.
fun.
And I was like, this is bad. This is
Yeah.
bad. I think this is bad. This is just like, it's just created a whole game for me. This sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
This is bad. And I was explaining them how like, me and my friends, we do like weird miniature games and like blah, 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 blah. And this girl in the class was like, you do Warhammer?
No.
And I was like, oh, no.
No, actually,
She
I
should
don't.
tell me about her husband. That
She
plays.
has, she has a Necron army.
No
and I was like,
way.
this is pretty funny. Yeah.
awesome.
She's like, they play, I get him, her and her husband play on the kitchen table. And they made
that
like, they
rocks.
made like a table out of foam. And
Do they want to
play-
hang out?
I was like, dang, this is pretty sick. I was like, send me pictures of like you guys playing, like when you get around to it. Like, shoot me an email. I'd love to see what you guys made.
Yeah.
But anyways, that was kind of funny. So I finished that project, and besides that, just been doing house stuff.
Boring.
Anyways, Steve, what have you been doing?
I really thought you were going to say, Gage, what have you been?
No.
I'm not smart enough for that.
What is Gage showing you right now?
Terry has to log into this thing because I don't remember any of the info.
Me neither, really.
What have I been doing? I've been 3D printing,
Yay.
which is nothing.
Really?
I really
What are
don't.
you 3D printing?
I got some cool files from a cool guy, and I'm not going to say who it is because I was given the files and did not buy them, so I feel bad. But the models are really cool. But I've been printing a bunch of buildings, and they're surprisingly printing very well.
Is it for anything specific or
No, I'm just like it's like 6mm terrain.
Yeah.
Like, it's for flames, but like yeah, it's not for anything specific. I just wanted to try it because all the models are really, really good, and they print surprisingly well on a filament printer. Mm-hmm. Just really shows the bamboo, like what it can do.
hashtag not sponsored?
Not sponsored. They should sponsor us. Well,
That would be sick, but yeah, I don't know.
I still haven't updated my fucking system, and I probably never will.
They won't sponsor us because you don't have a system update installed.
Well, because there was something about like using AI for all of their program, like all all their model uploads are going into like an AI algorithm now.
Cool.
So I just didn't update. with the
Yeah.
newest info. But yeah, I've been printing a bunch of stuff, which is just me clicking a button.
Yeah, that bamboo shit's good for that, huh?
Yeah, it's great. I haven't really touched any models in a while. I'm slowly like putting together the samurai for Samurai Game Day.
Oh, yeah.
I've been like plotting out that project for the New York Art Show, but I don't even know if I'm going to get it done in time.
Come on.
You have to. You
Well-
legally have to.
Yes.
I'm going to try. We'll see.
Terry's actually going to go out for it.
I heard. I also saw that the stuff has to be up there by like Tuesday that week, which
Yeah, you have to ship it before that.
yeah.
Gage, you heading to New York City?
I am.
I had a
Well,
feeling.
then that works out perfectly.
Yeah.
I'll be there the weekend before, actually, if you want
Wow.
to finish it before then.
Mine might have some TVs involved, but I'll write down some instructions for you for how to turn them on.
Okay.
What else have I done?
You had a LAN party yesterday. Dude, tell us about LAN Renaissance. LAN
it's great.
Resurgence.
Well, I don't know if there's a resurgence, but there's definitely.
Reclamation.
I mean, I think it's like if you did it when you were younger, like we talk about how like it's like holding on to something with both hands and being like, I'm never letting this go.
yeah.
Like this is something I'm just gonna always do, and
Like
the
playing
world can move on, and I don't care.
Like playing
Yeah.
with toys and then making a podcast about it and then
Yeah.
like traveling the world with your best friends.
Well, unfortunately, the difference is that that's always evolving, and Xbox 360 is not evolving.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. We had 14 Xboxes set up with TVs
Is that
all
like
in my living room.
6 or 7 aside?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
We instead of doing 2 rooms this time, we did just my living room. We moved all the couches and everything, so it was just one long run of tables.
Yeah. I mean, that's a cooler vibe. I didn't get to go because I was at a show, but it was definitely a maze last time.
Yeah.
To get to the kitchen.
oh, it looked great.
The most important part
Yeah.
of any land is the
There was
food.
so much vegan food
That
last night.
sucks.
Like there was Spanish rice and beans. There was a
Oh
bunch
my
of.
God. Do you still got it? Can I come over for dinner?
I have some with me.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of vegan food made. Seb came.
Sick.
Seb came out with a CRT TV.
That rocks.
Oh, that's
Shout
so
out to
sick.
it was awesome.
They are the best.
They didn't do well. Seb was kind of a heater.
Yeah.
Seb was pretty good.
They're Zoomer. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, a bunch of people turned up from like the kids I know from middle school.
Yeah.
One of the guys who I went to my first LAN party at his house, he came. It was just really cool, like big nostalgia thing.
Dan came out.
Draugr came. looking at your
Draugr, yeah,
hat.
fucking Draugr drove up from Baltimore to come play for the weekend. We beat. So Friday he gets in at like 10 o'clock. We sit down and we played because like last time he was here we started ODST, Halo ODST, and we got like maybe an hour and a half into it, and we sat down, picked it right back up where we left off, and we beat the entire game.
That
Oh,
rocks.
hell
night.
yeah.
And it's so sick because the ending of the game is Buck, one of the main ODST guys. At the end, he just like looks at the camera with a sunset coming up behind him. He goes, "It was a hell of a night." And like that, the game ends, and we like looked at each other, and I was like, "Fuck, that was sick." Because
You
I've
guys
never played
high-fived?
it.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah. Like I had never
So
played
sick.
it, and Dan like looks at me because he knows what's going to happen. It was very cool. It was very, very cool. But the land was awesome. We scheduled another one.
Hell
Yeah. I took a bunch of photos. I'll probably put those up somewhere. I talked to CJ about Glaive next issue. He maybe doing an article about land parties that coincide with the last issue, just like from the perspective of running your own and like your personal history with land
Which
parties.
is great. I mean, like that's such a cool article to make and to read.
Yeah. So another thing on the chopping block.
Think you're going to do Call of Duty ever?
It's been discussed.
'Cause I
Unreal
wouldn't mind
Tournament
coming for
2003 and Modern Warfare 2
Yeah.
were two games that were like, all right, we should get some copies of these to just have
Yeah.
for like, okay, let's run some matches of this for fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's on. I found a copy of Modern Warfare 2 when I was putting everything away last night, so I was like, all right, we only need a couple more copies.
The store down the street from here, Game Exchange or Game Extreme, whatever the hell it is, they have like 20 copies.
Damn, I
I'm
wonder what I
sure.
could get it for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Every game's like $20 now, though.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Every
Old games and
Yeah,
shit?
yeah. Like you
What?
can get ODST for like $10. It was like a nightmare though. So we last session we made sure all the Xboxes were working, and when I broke them out this time, like 3 of them broke immediately.
Oh,
like
no.
immediately stopped working.
Just
We're
red
like,
ringed
fuck.
or like
Red Ring wouldn't read discs, like just random
looking
shit.
up YouTube tutorials from 17 years ago. They're like, put a towel around your Xbox.
Literally, someone said that.
Yeah.
And one of the guys, our buddy Christian, went out and he literally bought like 3 Xboxes that day.
That
Like,
rocks.
they went to a GameStop and they handed in 2 broken controllers, and the guy didn't test them and was just like, "Yeah, we'll give you $40 credit to." And so we're just like
Deal.
trading stuff into that GameStop, trying to get more shit. It was chaotic and hectic, and it didn't get going until way later, but it was really fun. Oh, I started writing a little fun game just for like myself, like a little journaling game.
I love fun games.
I also
Fun
love
games are cool.
Well, so ever since we played Fiasco, I love the improv style of like what we did with that. And I was
Yeah,
like,
totally.
okay, this is like a solo like journaling game. But I love the idea of like playing with a friend, and I love the idea of improv. So I'm like trying to like write a game where there's rules, but also like, yeah, you can just throw these out and just also just make
Yeah.
up what you want. And it's like treading that line of like making it make sense and like be a game, like
Hell
something
yeah.
you can play. So at some point I'll probably put that out. It'll just be like a free PDF that
Yeah,
people can
yeah.
download. But yeah, that's all I've been working on.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Gage, what have you been doing?
In terms of the hobby, not much since we last spoke.
What, you're gonna do something today?
I'm going to do something today.
What are you going to do today?
What am I going to do today?
You're going to
You're
prime
gonna
this
prime
shit?
your fucking arm.
Well,
Come on,
Whoa.
baby.
to be honest, I want to start editing the video first to see if I need to build anything for the stupid content engine.
No.
But no, I bought a CNC machine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I bought a Makera Z1, and it's about the size of this table. So
I was wondering how big it was because I couldn't tell from
it's
like,
about
the-
half. It's like a big ass 3D printer, essentially. It's a really small bed, but I got plans for it.
Oh, dude. You can do so much cool shit
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
I bought the 4th axis little lathe headed for it as well.
Fourth
And-
axis, dude. Time?
Yeah, dude, it's X, Y, Z in time.
That's kind of sick.
yeah. So if you hit it fast enough, dude, I can fix all my fuck
Marty!
Yeah, when I crash the machine, just go back real quick.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
And I got the laser engraver head, which apparently is supposed to cut through thin metal as well. We'll see about that. I'm not so sure about that one, but that head was like,
Your electric bill is about to go through the roof.
oh, I mean, there's a kiln in my house now, so I'm sure
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
going to go through the roof.
That's worth it, dude.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it's
like,
heating at that
Yeah.
point. You know what I mean?
there you go.
So I've been cleaning out a lot of space in a different side of my like workshop-y area to try and make room for that. But honestly, I've been like 3D sculpting just like test shit to try and get ready for the CNC.
Okay.
Just messing around with Nomad Sculpt, just kind of coming up with whatever the hell I can. I'm not really good at it. And
It's not easy to use.
It's not. So I think the hardest part for me is that coming from like using CAM software or like CAD software my whole life, Nomad Sculpt comes from a completely different angle of like what their controls are.
Yeah.
Especially like a touch interface compared to like using like hotkeys for everything. It's the same thing going from like CAM software to Fusion. It's like,
Are you doing it with like an iPad?
yes, yeah.
Oh.
So it's like, okay, I know what I want to do. I don't know how to interface with the iPad to get what I want, and like, it's a process.
It's kind of like how Procreate, like I can use like Affinity Photo, but like using Procreate like to do layers and do like, how the fuck do I select specific colors on this? Like, it's just a different interface. It's really annoying to learn.
Yeah, I mean, interfacing is like, there's degrees on that shit to get you, like, same with like signage for things. It's just like, that's how people interact with things, and making it easier is always better, obviously, but if you have a whole history of one way of doing it, you know? So it's been a lot of that kind of stuff, but honestly, after my Magic crash out the other day, I was feeling vulnerable. I was feeling broken, scared,
Naked.
lost, naked, and possibly afraid. And I was at a tattoo shop the other day.
Oh.
I'm just talking about, I didn't get anything.
Okay.
I saw you immediately looking.
Yeah.
I didn't get anything. Just hanging out, talking to some friends. And a buddy says, listen, have you ever tried out Star Wars Unlimited? And I said, no. I figured it was just a Disney product, cash in, a little stupid card game. He goes,
is it Disney related?
It's owned by Disney, obviously, but like not in a way that you would think. It's not like a Lord Connor or anything, or
it won't turn into like these people lose the rights and have to rebuy it.
No, not at all. So I was like, what do I got to lose? I don't care about any other anime card game out there. I don't care about any other card game, really.
Yeah.
So I said, I'll try it. He goes, all right, I'm going to buy a box. We're going to do a draft. Because you like Magic. I know drafting's in Magic. Let's just try it out.
They have drafting?
Dude.
Is it good?
It's good. And I fell in love with this game.
Can I come to the next draft?
Yes. The game is awesome. It's everything you would want from core Magic in a Star Wars setting, which it's unlimited, like, expanded universe shit, so it's like
that's cool. You got Darth Bane cards and shit.
There's like from Knights of the Republic cards and shit.
Cool.
Like it's full universe shit, which I consider myself an above average Star Wars fan, but there's so many characters. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck this is. I don't know what any of this is. The game plays very similar to Magic. There's 2 lanes. You have ground and space. You have a leader and a base. Once you get to X amount of resources, your leader can turn into a card that you can actually use.
Mm-hmm.
You have 30 health for your base. So you have to be attacked, etc. Right? It's more like Hearthstone, where you can choose what you attack.
But it's like Commander.
So there's a secondary format called Twin Suns.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, well, this is just like some fan made shit. No, they launched the game with like support for a Commander type setting.
Yep.
Okay.
I was
It's
like,
normally a 1v1 format,
yes,
though.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's got drafting, it's got Commander, it's got competitive play, it's got cool Star Wars stuff. The art could be better. It's not my favorite, but
You got foil?
oh yeah, and the foiling on these cards is so sick. As a shiny collector myself, but I don't know, man. It awokened card games for me again, and I immediately was like, I need to keep playing. I need
Very
to keep going.
cool.
You're not going to go L5R, are you?
I'll try it, but I'm not buying anything for that.
All right.
Because I know that's all Paul's shit.
That's Paul shit, yeah.
Paulie.
So the 2 hobby nights I had since we last recorded, I completely wasted deck building and just going over the database of everything I could.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, I had a blast. And then I walked into the game store and they had a Newt Gunray, and I went, that's my commander now. I'll buy him. Why not?
So the secondary market isn't like crazy.
If
What's a
you
box
want it to
cost?
be $100.
You get a lot of cards?
Oh, yeah.
Is it like, because $100 is, it's a good amount of money
I
to
think
spend on cards. Is it like
24?
Are you getting $100 in value in cards? Like Magic, like you buy a box
Well,
for $100, you might quadruple your value, or you might at
Here's
least
the
break
thing.
even.
Probably not.
Okay.
But if you know the deck you're making, like I think the most competitive deck right now, like Anakin Skywalker or some new variant of him, I don't remember what the base is, but I think the most expensive deck is like $20.
Damn.
That's sick. That's so cool.
I
You know what I
assume
mean?
it's like light side versus dark side for like
So-
deck composition.
There's another cool thing where there's 4 colors.
Do people care about this right now?
Probably not, but
I
I'm,
care, so-
I'm,
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I'm
man.
excited about it, so I'm going to talk about it. I don't know how long I'll be playing, but my total investment at this point with drafting and buying decks and buying the special card, $50.
Damn.
And I have like
I got $50 in my pocket right now.
I got a decent amount of cards, but you pick your commander guy for regular format, and you pick your base. Your regular guy will have a color, possibly two, and he's either hero or villainy, I believe it's called. So black or white or yellow, technically.
So there's good guy, bad guy. Those are two, and then there's colors.
And then those will also have their own color identity as well, possibly one or two colors. And then there's 4 colors total, 5. I don't remember, but you can make your deck based on the colors from your hero as well as your base.
Oh.
And now, if there was a card that you really wanted to use outside of your color identity, you can. It just costs 2 generic more.
Oh.
Which is also sick.
Yeah.
How does the mana system work?
Because the mana has nothing to do with color. It's just you tap the resources to do it.
Oh,
so it
your
just
color
costs
is just
two.
identification to play the cards?
Yes.
So
It's solely for deck building.
If I'm green, red, but I want to play blue, it's like, all right, those colors in my deck, because everyone knows what colors I'm playing, just cost 2 extra.
Yep.
That's pretty simple.
Pretty simple.
Everything about it, I was like, this is just cool. This is just fun. So I'm excited about it right now. Like I said, I obviously they're not paying us or anything. I don't know how long I'll be playing.
They could send us some boxes.
Hive Scum is now a Star Wars Unlimited competitive
my
podcast.
God. Never in your dreams,
Terry
pal.
quits immediately.
Never in your dreams, pal.
And honestly, all of that could get cut. I don't care. It's fun.
No, it's cool, man.
It's cool, man.
It's cool, man.
It's cool, man. I do also want to give out. I want to say 2 shout outs while we are talking and then segueing back into shit people actually care about.
Yes.
1, under the request, they said, please don't say my name, but we did get a top tier patron.
The number 1 fan patron level.
What?
Someone booked it.
Someone booked the top $500 a month tier.
I like
You
this.
hear that, patrons? You've been one-upped.
And
Wow.
we've already been in contact with this person. We've already
Ay.
said we're doing something very, very special very soon. We're doing an event that we're going to be talking about in the future, possibly at the end of this episode. And of course, we're hooking them up with anything we possibly can. But we wanted to say it once again on air. Thank you.
You know who you are.
You know who you
Thank
are.
you.
And you didn't have to.
No.
You didn't have to.
You
do
are
this.
supporting the van, the cons, the events, the everything that we do is that directly helps us.
Yeah,
so.
we owe you one.
Truly. And then I also wanted to give a shout out to Underhive Cutting Floor, who sent Tyler and I a huge box of vegan treats from Australia.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah. Yes. And I can tell you right now, Shapes, my new favorite snack.
Shapes.
Well, I got a
Shapes.
question.
Yeah.
Did they send any non-vegan snacks?
There are 2 in there. It's actually in the car. I could go get them. But
2, you say?
Yep.
It seems there's 2 people sitting at this table right now.
interesting.
Mayhaps I will take a bite.
But I wanted to say thank you. I saw the shipping label on that. That was way too much, and you are way too kind. So thank you again.
Thank you
Yes.
to both of you
Thank
guys.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, shut.
So with that
goodness.
out of the
My
way,
goodness.
let's get into some stats.
Oh, you
Yeah,
done?
yeah.
You didn't do
Before
anything
we
else?
do some sick little questions, right?
Oh, we
that's
got
right.
we got
Let's do
questions
stats
from
first.
hell from the hive too.
From hell.
Well, from both. All right, so now that Terry has logged into this thing,
Yep.
Blah 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 blah. Guess how many plays we have?
100,000.
Half that. 53.9K total
Wow.
For the year?
plays for the year.
People be listening.
That's crazy.
It's
People be
insane.
listening.
Our audience went up 3%.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. However, that means total audience.
The mainstays, y'all the number ones.
Total new audience is 108%.
Dude, 108.
Wait,
108.
what?
Shout out. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is in that, but
Dude.
Me either.
8 minus 1 is 7.
oh my
23.
god, I thought it was 6.
2 times
Or
3
7.
equals 7, dude. 23.
Oh my god, our total followers percent is up by 45%.
Nice. That seems about right.
Listening time, minutes of listening. Guess how much?
1 million.
100,000.
1.4 million
Bitch, I was closer.
minutes of listening last year. You guys are crazy.
What is it?
1.4 million minutes of Hive Scum was played last year.
You don't have to do that. That's too many minutes. That's too many minutes. I'm telling you, there's better things to do with your time.
Every minute.
That's 24,000 hours of listening.
Yeah, there's better things
That
to
is
do with your time.
1,000 days of listening.
Oh my God.
That is 142 weeks of listening. That is 32 months of listening. That's 2 years of listening.
Y'all need a hobby.
Yeah, got it. I hear you loud and clear. I'm picking up what you put down.
One episode rose above the rest.
It's the number one. It's number one. It's dawn of the new era. It's number one.
It's got to be number one.
Nope.
Nah, stop.
Is it the soundboard episode?
No, there's no way in hell that one is.
No, that's our
That's
least one.
tank, dude.
Episode 52. We have Ink 28 at home. Was 1.8 thousand plays. Played 20% more than our average episode.
Really?
That is weird.
I wonder if it's because it has Ink 28 in the name.
And people like
Maybe.
look up Ink 28 and they're
You
like,
should
oh,
change the name to INK 28.
Yeah.
See if that changes the numbers.
What I think I'm going to do is just put buzzwords in all of our titles, so that way we can get peak listenership.
Oh, please.
And I'll stop putting them as just like random words that pop in.
Flames against Orion.
Bad jokes.
Guess how many countries we reached overall last year?
7.
103. I don't know how many countries there are total.
47 countries.
Yeah, that's a lot of countries.
Yeah, divided by 2?
23.
23.
Dude.
Our top countries, number 5, Germany. Number 4,
Finland.
Australia. Number 3,
Canada.
Canada.
No, I know
Canada
these last
always number
two.
3.
I know these last two.
Which order?
UK number 2, USA number 1.
Yep.
Okay, I was going to say, if
That was
it's the
easy.
opposite, we're more popular in the UK than
Yeah.
America, would be really wild and funny.
No, there's other hobby podcasts out there,
Yeah.
unfortunately. All right, so we are a top 10 show for 904 fans. We are a top 5 show for 719 fans. We are the number 1 show for guess how many people?
100,000 fans.
I'll say 800.
335 fans.
Wow, that's cool.
Our top fans streamed 3.5 times more than everyone else.
That's why you're number 1. That's why you're number 1.
Because they listen to the podcast
Because
twice.
you work hard.
3.5 times.
You
actually.
work hard and you play hard.
50% of them binged 2 episodes a day.
That's
What?
fair.
Yep.
That's cool.
What?
50% of our top fans binged 2+ episodes in one day.
That's cool.
Oh, in one day. I thought you said like every day. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the
is
million listeners is just 300 people. 20% hit play within 24 hours of a new episode drop. That, I think, is cool.
What is it again?
You know why?
20% of our listeners hit play within the first day of the episode coming
It's
out.
because the consistency.
Yeah.
And I think, like, dude, when I used to listen to podcasts regularly and I knew, like, the schedule of the podcast releasing, it was always a good day when I knew the podcast was out.
Truly.
Yeah.
I think it's cool because then you can also schedule your hobby time around it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there was so many real plays that I would listen to for that same reason.
That's cool. Someone was, I know this is off subject, but someone was telling me last night about, they don't listen to music. They don't listen to audiobooks anymore. They listen to specifically this dude who makes actual plays of him solo role playing and like playing game. I don't remember the name of the channel that he listens to, but it's like a guy doing solo role playing.
I think the channel is called Solo Role Playing.
Okay.
And I've definitely watched a lot of his shit.
He listens to it, and that's all he listens to.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, dude, I listened to like 598 hours this past year of just this guy.
That's cool.
Hachi Mama.
Yeah. What do you think the top 5 bands are for our listeners?
Wait,
Sugar
this is a cool little statistic.
I don't think you even know 2 of these bands.
Top 5 bands.
Yeah. Number 1, I get it. Surprising, but I get it.
Just tell us. There's no way I'm going to guess.
Yeah,
it.
Number 5, Jeremy Soule.
Okay, that's
cool.
pretty
All right,
cool. I
makes
like
sense.
that.
Number 4, guys, come on. Sleep Token?
I don't know what Sleep Token is.
It's bad.
I'm judging all of you.
Yeah. Number 3, Viagra Boys.
Oh, all right. There we go.
Number 2, Deftones.
All right.
Nice.
we get it.
I'm there for that.
Number 1, 9 Inch Nails.
Hey, that's
sick.
cool.
Top audiobooks of our listeners this year was A Court of Thorns, number 5.
All right.
Yeah,
You're all going to
let's
fucking
go.
Horny jail. Number 4, Accidentally Summoned Succubus.
Oh, that's got to also be horny.
How many of these people are
they
listening
all
to
horny?
books?
Number 3, Battletech Chronicles books 1 through 3.
That's Evan. That's Evan.
Number 2, Men at Arms by Terry Pratchett. And number 1, All Systems Red by Martha Wells.
I gotta say, how many people on Spotify are listening to audiobooks? You know, like that. I wonder if that's just pulling like the 8 people that actually. do that.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Other top shows that these people listen to, kind of crazy, kind of revealing, guys. Number 5, Behind the Bastards.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Number 4, Trapped Under Plastic. Never heard of them.
all right.
Number 3, Adeptus Ridiculous.
Okay.
Number
Warhammer
2,
stuff. Yeah,
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody's Joe.
that's
You know,
so
come on.
funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1, Last Podcast on the Left.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
also, it's like, come on. It's
Yeah.
like 2 of the biggest podcasts
Last podcast
in the
on the
world.
left rocks.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to it in years, but it was always good. I listened to it for a while. Maybe I go back.
Is that it?
Maybe I go back.
There's more.
There's more.
Oh, we're in stat hell. We're in stat hell, Gage. Get us out. Pilot us out
I
of
want
stat
some
hell.
questions.
Okay. Hold on.
We want questions. Bop, 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 bop.
Oh, no. It just gave me a sponsored ad. That's all the statistics.
Yeah.
Yay!
Beautiful.
All right, Gage. How about you do a little bit of
What questions from the hive?
That's really how you want to do it? Wow.
Yeah.
No, that's fine, I guess. Thanks, Gage, for leading us into it.
Yeah, our 3-year anniversary. Questions from the hive. Yeah, I toyed with us going over all of our amazing and insatiable,
Scandalous.
scandalous,
Sensational?
sensational achievements of the year. I don't think you listen to the pod. You guys already know.
Yeah, just
Thank
go
you.
back and listen to the old eps. Come on.
Thank you. Number 1 question. Not in any specific order, though.
Number 1.
Colsiver asks, when does the Hive Scum OnlyFans drop?
It exists. It's called Patreon.
It's called Patreon, and you can see our
More about the number 23 and 6'7".
and our nude little penises.
Yeah.
What? I did not put that on there.
Well, I did. July asks, who do you wish you could have on the podcast as a guest who isn't in the hobby space?
Joe Rogan.
Ew.
What's your actual pick?
Just immediately ooh. Oh, let me think now. Let me think. So
Yeah, take your time.
so somebody who's not in the hobby sphere be on our podcast, but it could be anybody.
And they could just, I imagine it's to talk about anything.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Actually, I want Vin Diesel on the podcast because
Yeah.
I want to talk about his questionable background in
Yeah.
the hobby.
That'd be a good episode.
yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, we could interrogate him.
We can change the intro song to one of his songs.
Yeah. That's very good. That's very good. That's very good.
Vin, we only want you on so we can ask one favor. Can we get the rights to your song?
Just for one episode.
No, you can't.
No, you gotta
Critical.
pay. You gotta pay for that. Family.
Family. I would say John Zorn.
Wow. I'd talk to John Zorn.
I would
Zon
say
Jorn?
Zon Jorn. I would say, the hell's up, man? You're crazy.
Wouldn't he be considered in our hobby?
No, not Zorn.
Zon Jorn?
Not the hobby guy. Not the paint guy.
Yeah. Not Zorn.
Not Zorn Palette. Mr. Palette himself.
Palette.
It would be cool if John Zorn did the Zorn palette.
No, John Zorn is a composer, noise guy,
Oh.
insane musician guy, artist guy.
Go ahead.
No, that was it.
I want the Ronald McDonald. I really can't think of anybody, but I think
Nobody?
Ronald McDonald on here.
That's not even a person.
It is a person.
It's like me seeing I'm going to have the Hamburglar on the fucking podcast.
Controversial. You would both have that relationship on the pod at the same time?
Yeah.
We want him to fight.
I want confrontation.
Yeah, we
Is
want him
there
to
ever like who chases
The
who's-
Grimace.
Grimace is the cop?
Grimace is a cop.
100%.
ACAB includes Grimace?
I've never seen Ronald McDonald and the Hamburglar in the room at the same time.
Oh my
What
god.
if it's the same guy?
Stop, dude!
That's
Can't go down that
crazy.
rabbit hole again.
That's crazy. All right, Sanguine Kane asks, what hobby purchase have you had the most remorse over?
Remorse.
I'll tell
my
you.
Cobra 2.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, the Cobra 2 died on both of us pretty quick and
Paul,
similarly.
and a second one when I bought a second one.
Yeah. I would say the $50 green stuff
That was a bad purchase.
from a store.
Everything
Oh,
else I'm
some
pretty
good.
What do you got?
I bought the AK Interactive still water resin,
Yeah.
and I had it for maybe a year.
Yeah.
You know, I used a little bit, splooch here, splooch there, and
Yeah.
then not too long ago, I was doing a nice little base, and I said, "Put a little puddle. That might be nice, little puddle here." And I go to squeeze it, and it's rock fucking solid.
No.
Whole thing is rock fucking solid. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh,
thank
is it not
you.
UV cure resin?
No.
Oh.
So it lasted, I don't know, in the bottle a year. And
Yeah.
it just,
I mean, that's kind of a long time.
you see the fucking. I let you borrow it for a second. The bottle was like this fucking big, and I'm like, okay, what am
you're
I
supposed to use it fast?
Maybe it only
Use it
lasts like 6
fast.
or 7 months.
Well, I guess it only
23.
did last only 6 or 7 months.
Yeah. Kimmy Zerg asks, can you please share name and shame ops of the pod? Ronald McDonald.
Phil
Phil is definitely
Phil.
no.
Yeah. Blood transfusion on Instagram is the enemy.
Yes.
All British people.
Yeah.
Canadians.
Yeah. I can't think of a single person that I like really don't. Everybody rocks. Everybody.
That's not
is
true.
I mean, like, well,
It's not true. I'm being censored right now, so it doesn't really matter what I say.
Yeah. Okay, so next
yeah,
question from
go move
Big
on. I can't
Juicy
think of anything.
Naturals says,
Oh, cool name.
I'm behind on episodes. But when you're when you're prioritizing narrative games, why not just play a TTRPG like D&D, Daggerheart, and Morkborg instead of trying to make a war game fit the play style of the different game / rule set? Might be a better fit.
Might be.
Yeah, but that's not. If I'm doing a narrative set in a universe of a war game that I'm playing, it's because I want to play the war game.
Yeah, I would say most of the narrative events we do are still 40K based.
Like I want to shoot my guys' guns with like the system I'm playing in generally is like
Yeah.
well, even if it's
And
like
also-
Warhammer to Grimdark Fire, it's all like I'm rolling dice to shoot
Yeah.
stuff and
I think if you get down to a certain level of like stripped game anyway, they're the exact same.
Yeah.
Like OPR,
Yeah.
I got to
And-
rule Dungeons and Dragons books. Like I got to learn those to play this game too.
OSR and OPR at this point are the same game if you're doing a heavy narrative play.
Yeah,
It's a D6 versus a D20.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that like the only thing, because I would agree. I mean, I think to a certain degree where it's like, yeah, I mean, you could just play like a role playing game proper, but it's not going to prioritize the arts and craftsiness of the
Yes.
whole thing. Like, I want to see a board, I want to see minis, and I know that you can do that, but it's not prioritized in a role playing game.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know, great answer.
Thank you.
Full-time husband asks, what kind of jeans do you think an orc would wear?
Jenkos.
Apple bottom.
Jesus. That's it. I agree. Hobby Daddy Hut asks, what are your favorite tools? What project has surprised you the most? Good, bad, whatever. When are you nerds finally going to play a Necromunda campaign? How many dogs would a dog let out if a dog could let out dogs?
I'm only answering one of these.
What are your favorite tools? I'm assuming hobby tools.
Hammer.
I really like the Milwaukee.
I love a circular
a regular old hammer,
Oh, can't
A
beat it,
universal
baby.
tool.
Can't beat it, dude.
Can't beat a drill
flathead
either.
screwdriver.
Here's
as
the
well.
thing, though. If you get a drill, you get a hammer with it.
True. On the battery.
Yep.
Yup. That's
Don't
true,
do
bud.
that.
That's
Don't
true.
do
Oh,
that.
yeah, sometimes
That's
you
how
got
fires
it.
start.
Sometimes- Oh, really?
You put it in the bag.
Oops.
Oops. Hobby tool. No,
It's got to be a hobby tool.
one time I got a saw that Paulie was like, you should buy the saw. And it's a train guy saw, I think.
Little red handle type saw, like a
Yeah, this one has like a
blade.
wooden handle, and it's
a
like
flat-
double-sided, flat. It looks
Yep.
like almost like a razor blade, but there's saw teeth
Flat
on it.
serrated blade. Yeah.
And I want to say
a
it's
Japanese sawing blade.
JLC or something is the name of it, and it is the best saw. Dude, I don't know if that's exactly it, and it's gonna bum me out when you Google it and nothing comes up. But it was from some like, I want to say like a Polish company or something like that.
Looks like that.
Yes, but it's much smaller. It's not like 4 wood. Those are like literally Japanese woodworking saws.
Like one of
This is similar to that, yeah. But I bought this thing and it is like so clutch. Whenever you're, it will slice through plastic like nothing. And I've had the same blade on there since I bought it, and it's fucking awesome. I don't know. I'll ask Paulie if he can link it, or I'll just look at the brand when I get home. But it's awesome.
The teeth are tight and
super
small,
fine,
right?
and it comes with extra blades. It was like $25 or whatever for this thing, and like I said, I think I broke one of them, and I swapped it out in about 2 seconds. It's awesome, and it's the best like hobby saw that I've gotten.
Mine is God Hands, the snips.
Oh yeah.
Except mine broke immediately.
Well,
Did you get a second set?
No, I do have a second set.
Because you broke your first one.
Yes, but my first one was broke because I let someone borrow it that thought they were regular snips.
Ooh.
So they cracked it, and I saw it happen, and I wasn't going to yell at them, but it was like,
It's crazy.
It's on me for not telling them do not cut that with that. But
What were they cutting?
fucking small,
Metal?
yeah, the
Oh.
poles used for banners. Why am I blanking?
Oh.
Like a brass rod.
Oh, okay,
I cut a piece of sprue.
Yeah,
Like, the exterior edge of a sprue.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
cut that because I was making, like, reactive armor pieces for a tank.
Mm-hmm.
And it broke from that.
You
Yeah.
know, something I think that the God Hands should be able to handle brass rod.
I think they should be able to handle sprue.
Like,
Yeah.
kind of ridiculous because what they cost like $100 or some shit, right?
It was like $80, I think.
the ones
together.
I got were $70.
It's like you should, because I got the same old Tamiya's that I bought off the back of the truck for $15, and that
Did
shit.
they have the super flush cut, though?
I got 2 of them. I got Tamiya's from like some store or whatever, and then I got the kind of finer Tamiya's, and the Tamiya's with this yellow handle that I literally spent $15 for. I could chop through anything with that mongrel, and she is rocking.
I might have to get some.
Seriously, I mean, it's like, even the blue handle, the Harbor Freight ones we have or whatever.
The electrician.
Those
ones I
shits ain't
got.
going anywhere. You chop through anything
they're not,
with that.
They're not like great.
I
cuts,
know.
so.
Those ones also, over time, the 2 blades will kind of.
Yep.
I'm doing the 6-7 hand motion, but they split like up and down, so you'll get like a gap when you cut, or it won't cut because they're not slicing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm being a little bit silly
Yeah,
with that, but
no, I
these
know.
Tamiya ones are not that much money, and I've not had any problems with them. Then I've cut metal, I've cut fucking rod.
Yeah, I'll have to pick some up.
Yeah. Hobby Daddy. Oh,
Steve,
you didn't answer.
Steve has not
Steve
answered.
didn't answer.
You guys hate me.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I don't want to answer anymore.
His favorite hobby tool is typhus corrosion.
No, but that is a good one. It just
That's not
ruins
bad.
every fucking brush. you put in it.
No, what's something
Well, you get
I've
a
seen
bad
used the
brush.
most? Dude, your favorite hobby tool is the fucking glue gun.
I do love a hot glue gun.
Did you see what I linked the other day? You can get a 5-foot long
Yes, I did see
coil
that.
for $1.
We're gonna need that for Nemo.
Yeah,
Pretty
Just
neat.
kidding, because we don't need more boards.
and for something else.
I'm saying that now.
Oh yeah, we actually do need that.
We're gonna need
Is that from Michael's?
No, it was from
Did you order them?
China.
Oh,
Do you have an answer other than the one I gave for you?
no, I like just using the answer you gave me because I don't have to think about it.
Okay. Hobby Daddy asks, what project has surprised you the most? Good, bad, whatever.
Hobby project that surprised me. Mm-hmm. I feel like hobby projects don't surprise me. I see what
rats.
I'm getting into,
My rats surprised me.
Yeah.
I feel like I really stretched myself with that. I was doing a lot of talking to Kimmy Zerg at the time, which I still do. It was like best. We were talking a little bit about like just underground comics and kind of the weirder and wilier side of shit. And I was inspired by his, I don't know if this was before or after I saw it, but like the hamburger head guy that he had at Nemo, which must have been after, but like still it's like the zaniness and the funniness and sort of tying that in and being less focused on like what things should look like and more about like, oh shit, I'm gonna fucking make a cannon, it's gonna have 8 balls painted on the side even though this is a fantasy situation. Like,
Yeah.
I felt like that was so much fun that really stretched me outside of
Like creative limits?
yeah. And now it's like whenever I paint anything I'm like, fuck it, I don't care, like
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
just paint this thing even if
Right.
it doesn't make
Yeah.
sense for the lore. So that's my answer for hobby project.
Maybe my orcs, my fantasy orcs, because I painted them in a week.
Mm-hmm.
Like just using oils just to bases and faces.
Blast them out.
Yeah, but it didn't. I guess I was surprised by how fast it went.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
It's got to be your most recent.
Probably your Zinch army.
Your Zinch army, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Like, that was like...
I mean, every unit in that army did surprise me in a way that I was like, oh, I actually just really like this. I was trying to come up with a contrarian take of something that surprised me badly, but...
Oh, okay.
I mean, if we want to... Of all time, I would say the original Smash Bash I did. Of how bad the sex toy silicone
Oh, that one.
was to work with. But that's just a contrarian.
Still a cool piece.
It's still one of my favorite things I've ever made, but yeah, it's not a good material to work with. Hobby Daddy Hud asks, when are you nerds going to finally play a full Necromunda campaign?
Never.
Oh, you split up.
I mean,
the
I
whole
will.
Question. You asked all of them.
I'm asking all of them.
A full campaign? I don't know. We'll see. It would be like cool, but I don't think campaigns are really like in my immediate future.
Yeah.
As much as I would think they would be really cool.
I mean, it'd be cool to...
I think we're gravitating more towards games days.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's been a thing for our group.
Yeah, I want to do campaigns, though.
Yeah.
It was funny. My brother texted me yesterday. Well, I texted him and said, hey, Halo today. And he just responds like he knew I was doing the LAN, and he sounded excited. But then when I texted him, he just responds with, I want to play Necromunda. And then he just never responded to another text throughout the day.
That's
Like
cool.
that was all he said.
That's awesome.
I would do a Necromunda, though, games day. I mean...
Yeah. I think the fun of Necromunda is not just playing a one-off game.
I know.
For
Like,
sure.
there's no reason for you to learn the rules of the game to play it
Exactly.
once.
It's got to be
Like,
a house campaign that just lives.
But like,
you know?
yeah, like, oh, Terry, you control the sump pump in the radio tower.
Totally.
Terry has him. No one else can take it until you play Terry. It's on his sheet. And it doesn't have to be anything beyond like a word written on your sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would
And that's
love,
how my brothers did it, like back in the day. It was just
Totally.
like arbitrary things that they made up and played a scene around.
Yeah.
And then they
You
wrote
just
it on
don't
their sheet.
do it until someone's available.
Yeah.
That's a cool way to do it, especially like with the different schedules and like
Yeah.
especially going into like Christmas and shit like that.
But then if you have like a little map, you just hang the map on the wall. It just lives there.
Yeah.
You don't even touch it. You just, oh, hey, we played. Okay, cool. Now just update the little map.
Yeah. I think taking away the stress of like, it's like what, every 10 episodes we talk about a campaign that's going to start. I think taking away the stress of the bigger parts of the campaign, I think would make it more viable here. So I wouldn't say never, obviously.
No,
I would
yeah,
say,
Lord of the Rings has already come and gone.
well, I think, to be honest, I think it's the holidays that have made it. I don't think it's gone. I just think no one's available right now.
Yeah, maybe that is it. Because I feel the same way Steve does, where I'm just like, well,
That'll go on the shelf. And I will say, I talked about, so I did the Flames demo day at Off the Wall Games last week. That was very fun. Jay, shout out Jay and Off the Wall for having me. You know, I've known those guys for many, many years now. It was very cool to have them like support the game and like carry the game and let me come and do that at their holiday party. But me and Jay, like, we're just talking at one point and about, you know, he's like, you know, I love indie games. I love these smaller games, but, you know, 40K is the bread and butter of a game store.
Oh, for
like,
sure.
it has to exist. You have to have these games.
Totally.
And, I don't, he might not necessarily like that, but it's like, these are what keep the lights on.
Yeah.
And then, but the thing that they do that's really cool, and I'm sure most game stores do this, but like Blood Bowl, for example, every football season is Blood Bowl season at the game store. You know Blood Bowl is coming.
Yeah.
You know the entire year what months Blood Bowl is happening, and you can prepare, you can have your list ready, and you know you get to play games, and there's plenty of people that are around to play those games during that season. And he just talks about all these games, kind of like how we talk about it, like seasons of games, but every year they just have the same games that are their season games.
which would be a good idea. You know, have a sci-fi season, have a fantasy season.
Yeah.
I think that's easier with a game club than a store. I mean,
their store is a club at the same time.
yeah.
Like, it is.
I would say it
is-
clearly works for them because they've been around for a bit. But I'd be like, okay, well, this month is let's say Blood Bowl, but if it was like less popular, I'm just realizing I'm just not going to get sales this month because I picked an unpopular.
No,
season.
but like, there's other games still being played, but it's like our club game right now is 40K, or it's right now it's Battlefleet Gothic. They did Mordheim, and I was talking to them about having them coincide their Mordheim league with
Nemo.
and me and Paul were saying how like oh, if you play in the league, maybe like your list can carry right into Nemo.
That would be pretty sick.
There are underdog rules baked into the game. Like, yeah, bring your list that you have that you've whooped ass with for 10 years. Like, sure.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Then I would love to learn how to play Necromunda, going back to this. Like, and I would love to hobby some Necromunda stuff, Like, it would be really cool.
Yeah. I just worry, like, and I think this is a hang-up I get with a lot of games where it's like, well, what rules are we using?
And that's why it's like...
Like, do we use the original 97 rules? Do we use the newest rules?
I'm using whatever Blurs is using.
Yeah.
Whatever Blurs
100%.
uses, that's... let me know.
But he switches, I think, between them. But he also knows the rules, though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I think he's 2017 and he cuts out a couple of the rules he doesn't like.
Which, I love that.
Yeah.
Blur's rule set.
Yeah, the Blurs set.
The Blur's edition.
Yeah.
Go to YouTube and look up Blur's Craft to find the Blur's edition. Last question from Hobby WW Hood asks, how many dogs would a dog let out if a dog could let out dogs?
I'm not answering it.
All of them. If a dog could let out dogs, it's letting out every dog in the pound, dude. The dogs are running wild.
I'm still trying to figure out who.
The dogs are running wild.
Who let the dogs out?
Who?
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 Let the dogs out? Big Juicy Naturals asks, after 3 years of doing the pod and running major events, do you feel like it has brought you closer to and more enjoyment from the hobby in gaming, or does it take an effort to keep it from feeling like work or souring the hobby?
Oh, it definitely sours the hobby.
Definitely, I would say that there's like a little bit of one little bit.
I would say there are definitely times where we come into the studio jacked, amped.
Yes.
Yeah.
So stoked on someone just put out a video and we're like, holy fuck, we need to do something. Someone just found a rule set. We're all stoked.
Yep.
Hell yeah. And then there are definitely times where it's like, I don't want to do anything relatively close to this hobby right now. But I don't think we're ever in a setting where, when we go back and listen to the episodes with Phil, there's no pressure to do content for this podcast. This will never be that kind of podcast. I don't think any of us are ever like, I had to paint my orcs because I have to talk about something this week.
Yeah.
No.
I think any of the souring bits are...
I think it is burnout, but it's hobby, standard hobby burnout. But then you add on top of it, there's a podcast.
Yeah.
And like
I have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think any of it is like, this podcast is ruining the hobby for me. No.
No, and I think that like no matter what, it always ends up being ebbs and flows for me.
Mm-hmm.
There's always going to be times where I'm like, I'd rather like
even your painting style.
Yeah,
you were talking about it today on the Patreon app.
No, totally, and it's like I think that's just natural. For all things, it's like there's going to be some times where you really want to go out and ride your skateboard, and that's what you're just going to be like. Yeah, I just really feel like doing this, or like you want to play Ark, and you're like, that's what I'm going to be doing. And you'll come back to it, and it's not like it's going to go anywhere. But I think trying to give yourself all that pressure would sour it. I think if we put more pressure on anything getting done.
If we're like, okay, Steve, you have to paint a warband every single week.
I think that would help. If someone was like, all right, we're doing this, you have to do it. It would.
I think you would get through 3 and then go, fuck this.
I would
get through.
Things.
I would get through 2 and go, fuck this.
I don't know, because I will always work better when there's an agenda or like something going on. Like I have nothing to worry or work on right now.
No, a deadline will always make it.
Like my hobby room, my hobby space at home, my office is just like a depressing void when I go in there, and like I don't even want to like be in there like at my desk
because you haven't been in there for a while.
I don't know if it's because I haven't been in there or because like nothing is like pulling me to work on. Like I have no desire. Like even the samurai stuff with Paul, like I'm excited to play that. Like
you guys haven't given a date for that yet, though.
No, that's true. But like I know it's there.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think because we're just making NPCs, we're not really making like a character.
Right.
Like we're crafting a story. The story is what I'm excited about, and that's like what I've been kind of chipping away at. Whereas like the modeling, I don't really care about that much.
Yeah.
But maybe that'll change when me and Paul are like, all right, we are setting a day to a hobby at the studio with this stuff.
Yeah.
But
I think that'll help me out a lot too, because I think that we end up doing so much that kind of on the opposite end of that, where I'm just like, I don't really, because we end up switching around things so much, I'm more willing to be like, nope, not going to do that one.
Yeah.
Not going to do that one. Not going to do this one. Where if you give a date for Samurai, it's like, okay, if I get around to it, I'll get one for that day. You know what I mean? but I feel like at this point in my like hobby journey, I'm more likely to be like, meh.
Yeah.
I'm not like, I don't have to,
Yeah.
do like Lord of the Rings. I probably wouldn't have gotten involved if I hadn't already had the warband ready.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And so, which is exciting. I think is like sort of, for me, it's refreshing because now I'm like, I don't need to keep up. Like if we were to do the Necromunda thing, like imagine we were doing a Necromunda campaign, I'd probably model some guys, but I might never play. And for me, that's like okay now. Like I'm okay with that.
Given your schedule, yeah.
Right? And it's like, so I don't know. The deadlines don't work as much for me anymore that they would. Like I think I would certainly get burnt out if we had like 3 in a row or whatever.
Well, yeah.
Deadlines.
I'm the complete opposite entirely.
If you have to do something, it's just
No, I need a deadline or else I will not touch it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the same thing for this art show that we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
it's like
Nothing has really like the Wood Elf Army was fun because it's just been a collecting.
but now you have to paint it.
Now I have to paint it, and that will sit there for a while.
But if I was like, hey Gage, next month, do you want to play a Warhammer fantasy game? Like
a regiment scenario, I would say
you would at least prime it,
Yep.
like prime it brown and green, and it would be playable.
And I know exactly what I would paint them, but whenever that comes, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And I think that's been like a thing for me is like I haven't had any big games I want to play. I haven't had any games to play. Like,
Yeah.
What do you think would change? You think like a campaign, like if you were going to be okay, it's regiment season again. It's winter, like time to do another regiments campaign. Do you think you would get stoked to do another? Is that what you're kind of saying?
maybe. Yeah, like I mean, if someone was like, "We're going to do a Necromunda campaign next month," I'd be like, "Oh, cool! I'll get a gang together and I'll paint it."
Yeah.
like I think I would be, and I don't know if I would kit bash it or if I would just buy models and just build them and paint them. But like I would do something, and it would give me a drive to work on something.
Yeah. Yeah, I think collective stoke helps a lot too.
Oh, for sure.
Like now thinking about it, even just like being like Necromunda campaign over and over again, I'm like, all right, yeah, I mean, maybe Blurs could bring the board, and yeah, we might get to, just like kind of talking about it enough gets me kind of stoked. Where I think that's another part. Like, it's not so much getting burnt out; it's that somebody needs to kind of carry a torch.
Yeah.
And if they're carrying a torch, it's like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah. Us planning the new secret event.
Yeah.
It was like
It was fun talking about it.
We were talking about it, and
Yeah.
once we sat down and we're like, okay, now let's plan this out. Then I was like, holy shit, the gears are on fire right now, and they are turning. Like,
yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
True.
All right, we're about halfway through.
Ooh, get him.
Big Juicy Naturals asks if y'all could be on a pre 9/11 TV show, which would y'all be?
The Sopranos.
Ooh, that was quick fast.
Seinfeld.
Ooh, that was quick fast. Stargate SG-1.
Yeah, come on, dude. Of course you would be.
Kyle B asks, what opinions or practices do you have that would get you hobby canceled? Please feel free to call out each other.
What hobby things
Would get us hobby canceled?
hobby canceled? So that's like
Here, I'll give you
hobby
one.
canceled a thing?
I'll give you one, and I'm not afraid to say it. I use Clear Coat.
Yeah.
All right?
what?
No.
Shut up! No.
Hobby canceled.
Hobby canceled. I don't know. Terry's pretty cancelable.
I have not. I haven't purchased models in probably 2 years.
A long time.
A long time.
Yeah,
Every time there's like a order from overseas, from our friends overseas, or anything like that, I'm just like, no, I think I'm okay.
No, yeah.
I don't
I
think
have-
that's cancelable.
Yeah, but I think it would make me a minority in the
Hobby
hobby.
sphere, yeah.
Like I just don't buy. I have enough now. I have my quote unquote pile of shame, and it's there, and I just don't have the desire to buy anything else. If something comes up like Samurai Day, guess what? I'm figuring it out of the bits box. I'm gonna figure something out.
Yeah.
Phil might get mad that it's not historically accurate, but
I
like,
have sprue. I have a bunch of samurai like arms, weapons, things like that. So
I
if
have an
you want
orc
stuff,
head that looks.
I also
like
have
he
a
would
War
fit
Games
the,
Atlantic.
it could be like a cool face, like a
right?
mask.
Yeah, maybe he's got a mascot.
Dude,
I will figure
Oni
this
orc
out.
mask is kind of
That's what I mean.
sick.
Or I could sculpt shit myself. You
Yeah,
know, it's like
yeah.
I don't need to buy anything anymore. I think.
Yeah,
I think I agree.
maybe mine is.
I'm not like that though.
Yeah, I do want to sell everything in my. I was looking in my room the other day. I was like, I should just sell my bits bin. I should sell my extra sprues. I should sell all these unbuilt model kits I have that I don't. Because I think because I was thinking about the past couple of days, just that thought of like, wow, nothing is inspiring and nothing feels good, and like I have all this stuff and I don't want to do anything with it. It's like, well, maybe if it's all gone and I have to start over,
right?
It would feel better.
I definitely have some boxes that I'm like, I don't really need this box, and now it's just here, and it's not like it sits there and like glares at me down from the shelf, but it's like probably I'll never use that, and this would make somebody's probably hobby dream if I sold it to them for $50 or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I won't do that, but I will if someone wants to buy a giant box of sprue and bits. Like I have my own bits bin, like the size of our bits bin here.
Yeah. Would you sell the whole bits bin?
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, hey, like, and then just start over.
I was gonna say there is something kind of cool about starting over.
Yeah.
Or like, and then
curating everything, not just like
all of those bits are now someone else's starting over.
Yeah.
And yours,
right?
Because they're not you.
I've not cherry picked the box.
Yeah.
But like
yeah.
my bits that I'm like, I can think of this bit that I would use that somewhere. I've pulled that bit out, and I have at least one of them in a box somewhere.
Yeah,
like I have
yeah.
a little jar that I keep all my the treasured bits, the good bits.
And you don't know who's going to love. Like, if you were to pass that on to somebody who's like, they're going to look at it with fresh eyes.
Yes. I saw some little known YouTuber the other day made a video about putting a bit on a shelf and like gluing it almost on like a plinth and being like, when you're ready for this bit, take it down and use it.
That's funny.
That is funny.
And I was like, that's actually kind of a sick idea with like a golden bit, quote unquote, like something you'll know you use. But I don't know. You can check him out on YouTube, Trent Holbrook, I think. We got a couple variations of this question.
Ask the best version of it, and then name who did the best version of it.
There actually are some that are pretty close. I just summarized this one, and this will probably be the last doomer type question that we answer.
Great.
What is the worst part of being figures in the public eye / influencers of the hobby?
Who asked that?
Oh, you should.
Name each of them.
A lot of people. Now, here's the thing. I don't think there's a worst part. I don't think there's anything that I dread about quote unquote anything that you just said. But I still don't. I don't know. We talk about it all the time. I don't think we're influencers.
What could I be influencing?
I mean, we talk about new games, and I know we get people hyped on games. But
it would be the same thing if your friend was talking about it.
And exactly my point. If you're at a game store and you see 20 people playing Turn-Up, and they're all cool looking, and their armies are cool looking, and everyone's having fun, you're going to go, I want to have fun. I want to be laughing and enjoying that with these people.
Yeah, but it's hard to ignore the fact that like we have had an impact on this side of the hobby, altogether.
Yeah.
And so it's like, what's the hardest part about carrying that on our shoulders?
I don't think that I don't know.
I don't think I think of it that way.
Yeah, to me, I think it's just getting people stoked. You know what I mean? I don't think there's a worse part of this. I think I am not a spiritual person by any means, but I think in the direct term of it, I think we are literally blessed to have a studio where I can hang out with my best friends at any given point and do whatever the fuck I want.
Yes.
I think that is awesome. And I think if a byproduct of me getting people stoked on games from overseas or friends' games or going to events and telling people about it that gets them back stoked into the hobby, like I don't think there's any worst part.
Yeah.
The worst part is we have to drive to Adepticon. It's a 15-hour drive.
Actually, that doesn't even suck. It's not 15 hours.
But even that is fun as hell. We're losing our voice before we even get to the con because we're laughing so hard. So it's like...
But Steve, you don't feel like we've had an impact on this side of the hobby? You don't feel like we make an impact on people?
I definitely think we make an impact.
I think it's... Maybe it's like people hearing takes that they wouldn't hear otherwise. Like...
Okay.
I don't know.
Because
I think self-importance of it is like silly. Like I don't know if it's as important as other people make it out to be, but that's their perspective.
I think the true
guess.
term of influencer is the like, you will never believe
Well,
what game I played
that,
today.
and that's like what comes to my head, and I'm like, that sucks.
and
But
that will
no.
never be us.
And people aren't like, I think that like when they talk about this, they're not talking about us like selling product and being like, you need to buy this.
Yes.
They're talking about like,
do it yourself. Like
Yeah.
the attitude that we bring to it, and I think that's cool. I think the worst part, if we have to doom it, is when people ask me about things I said on the podcast from 2 episodes or further, and they expect me to remember what I said.
Yeah.
I think that's, if I had to pick a bad thing.
Yeah, I
of
think
it,
that's fair.
I think that's the only thing.
I think
really,
that's fair for sure.
yeah.
because I've met a lot of cool people from this from doing
Absolutely.
this, like a lot of people that I really like and I really cherish, and I like, and maybe not even directly from the podcast, but because like we have the podcast and then we also do other stuff that like, you know, comes back to this or is in some way related to this.
Yes.
Like,
yeah. We have gone to 2 weddings because of this podcast. Becoming our friends and then being like, please come to this life-changing
Yeah.
event for me.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
It's awesome.
You know what I
and I
mean?
think that like there's something to be said for what we've done, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think it's like, I don't want to be like holding myself on some sort of like pedestal and being
We're
like,
the
we're
best.
the best
Yeah,
ever.
No.
But like,
We're definitely a niche within a niche for sure.
right? And it's like, you know, I would hope that we would have, and we've had some positive impact on the way people think and the way people do things
Yeah.
and the way people act in this hobby. And I've hoped that we've like given them some sort of home or space that they feel like safe, I guess you'd say, like that they wouldn't have found otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and maybe they were thinking about this side of the hobby, and maybe they liked things that were on this side of the hobby, and maybe they saw some YouTuber make a video about Grimdark, and they were like, "That's really cool." But I think that we've kind of provided maybe them with a spot to go and be like, "Oh, okay, like let me open my mind a little bit more to this."
Yeah.
We joke about it all the time with how many episodes can we reskin to just be a DIY episode, you know?
I think it just happens naturally. Honestly, it's
I think like to me, some of the best reviewing like all of these episodes like as a whole. I think like the journey of Steve talking about like, I think I'm gonna write a mech game, and then like 2 years down the line, it being like I'm now dealing with the logistics of producing
Yeah.
this game, and this is something that he did and talked about the whole way through.
Right?
It's a history recording.
Right, and that is like directly showing the audience like this is something you can do.
Yeah.
Totally.
I mean, look at like the fest, like starting as like me just doing Magic the Gathering with
Yeah.
some bits, and then it's like, oh, now we have fucking
We have
400 people that want to come. It's like,
we have
oh,
a
shit.
team of people that are working on this convention.
Yeah.
Crazy. So yeah, I don't think there's a worst part.
No.
And the worst parts are just first world problems.
Yes.
Yeah.
The worst part is having enough time to say hi to everybody at a convention.
Yes,
Like I want to see
truly,
everybody
yes.
and the convention is over and I have to go home.
Yeah. Tinker Terrain asks, when you think about the last 3 years, what was the biggest surprise that reshaped how you approach podcasting, the hobby, or how you engage with the community?
Someone giving us $500 to be on our Patreon.
It's definitely something that surprised me.
Can you read it one more time? The biggest
Sure.
surprise.
When you think about the last 3 years, what was the biggest surprise that reshaped how you approach podcasting, the hobby, or how you engage with the community? I will say, from the In Rust perspective, of me running in Rust, seeing the growth of the Discord, ebb and flow from who invited a shitload of people to like what kind of crews show up, and seeing it grow in different ways, and now approaching the largest hobby Discord is crazy to me. That is so surprising. The Secret Santa, the support people give when someone reaches out about losing their job, and people are making GoFundMes and directly helping someone they've never met or probably never will meet. I think that is the most surprising thing to me, which is just a byproduct of this podcast / community.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess one thing that surprises me is that, how many shades exist in this hobby that also exist in other interests
Yeah.
of mine. And maybe it just speaks to like how broad the scope is. You know what? One of the biggest things is that we all feel like we have the same brain. not just us three, but like everybody in this hobby comes in and they have some sort of like cultural knowledge of like noise music, and you're like kind of talking to them about like black metal releases, and,
right,
and they understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
And you're like, holy crap, like you get this? Like I've never been able to really talk to anybody about this besides like my core group of friends, but like there's people all over the world that are joining that like all have some sort of cultural understanding of what we have understanding of.
Yeah.
The niches within the niches.
Right?
That's something I feel like I discovered a while ago with this, like specifically this hobby with like music and movies and stuff like that, and like sharing like, oh, you get it. Like when I went to England for the first time for like that D&D charity event, because another podcast did stuff that I like the Dungeon Punks dudes were doing what we are doing. Like that's like how I got into a lot of this shit.
OSR, right?
They were playing 5e.
Yeah.
So it was
but they were into the same stuff that
they were all into Warhammer. They're all into fucking hardcore, and like finding that and be like, oh, these guys get it,
right?
But they're on the other side of the world, like, and then they're like, we're doing a charity event. It's like, oh, can I come?
Yeah, that's been the biggest thing for me, is like realizing that like there is so much cultural overlap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In this.
But then seeing that, like one of them being like, yeah, you can stay at my house, and then like Cole hitting me up and being like, I know I don't know you, and we only talk on Instagram sometimes. Can I stay at your house? It's like, yeah,
because it's part of it.
Yeah.
And the same thing was happening with shows and music and like, you know, touring bands. And it's like, sure.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
There's overlap in like all this stuff.
Yeah.
But it is like
subculture shit.
It feels like a small, like, wow, like you're into that too?
Like Tanner having a noise project, and you're just like, really, dude? Like, wow. Like,
you're one of the best sculptors in the entire scene.
Yeah.
You have a noise project?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think the world's not as small as we think sometimes.
You know? Or it's smaller than we think.
Yeah.
Or it's smaller.
Yeah. 28 millimeter, maybe.
Oh my God. Dylan Void Halation asks, it seems like everyone has ramped up involvement in 2025 with a lot of projects getting pushed through and the wheel set in motion. What do you guys hope to see from yourselves in the Hive Collective over the course of 2026? And how do you see Hive Scum growing or evolving, or maybe even shrinking over the next year?
Hive Scum Industries, worldwide.
3 Lamborghinis, a building.
Triple XL.
An office assistant.
Ooh.
A bindery in the back for making our own zines and books.
Intern that we don't pay and just works for
bits.
Yeah,
you're speaking my language.
Dakota talked about moving back. We could get him. We need an intern.
Oh, I would love if Dakota moved back.
Yeah, that'll never happen.
He doesn't listen to this podcast.
Doesn't matter. Even if he did, he wouldn't move back.
In terms of growing, I don't know. I would see maybe us. I would see maybe us releasing more of our narrative events for a wider audience. I would see us like releasing what we do more and more in a format that maybe is analog, physical, of just saying what we're saying on the pod, but making it like more of a DIY
item.
Yeah, like a fucking manual on how to run an event, or
okay,
something like that, or like what we did with Bro Pro #1. Like, this is how you run the event. Here's the story. Just do it. Like, we are giving you all of the tools.
Right.
Like, if you need me to make you a parts list, I think that's where it's like, well, there's a divide in like like just your DIY.
If you got that far and still couldn't figure it out, then you shouldn't be doing it in the first place.
Yeah. For 2025, Steve, you want to go first?
2026.
2026
of what we're gonna do.
Yeah. What's
do you see us growing or evolving?
Oh, I mean, if it's up to me, it's like we're gonna do more shit. Like I don't care if I have to fucking drag you to sometimes through like, all right, we're going to do this project and I will do as much as I can to make sure it happens. Like I think we've talked about so much stuff, and I'm not going to say the stuff that we've been cooking on and like what that we want to work on and like put out. But like, I would love for us to do all of those, like all the zines, all the like little projects that we want to put out there for people to see. And like, so yeah, I think there's only room to grow. and like for people to like have in their hands like something that we've done.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any shrinking, and I don't, like
No.
Even if the podcast dies tomorrow, I don't think this crew slows down at all.
No, everyone's still doing shit. Everyone's still cooking.
Yeah. I think the same. I think, you know, it's been a fair bit of work to even just like record every 2 weeks for me to kind of like sneak away now with a kid. And I think I would like to record an episode every 2 weeks. I think that's like a goal for me is to record an episode every 2 weeks. And you know, I think I want to explore a little bit more of the hobby side of it. While I still will, like, I want to do kind of like campaigns or games day, especially. I think that like I want to make more of my focus less on learning game systems, and you know, because I think to a certain degree I'm sort of torn between like the two, where it's like, well, I want to play this, so I should read the rules, but I've never really enjoyed reading the rules, and so I'm thinking I'm like maybe I should focus mostly on like finding new ways to engage in the hobby side of the hobby. So I think that's like what I'll focus on a little bit more in 2026 personally.
Yeah.
With a group, I'm with you guys, you know, whatever the fuck, you know, we got to do. I'm with you.
Riding until the wheels fall off.
Dude, amen.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No.
Fucking
No,
the
I'm looking
podcast
forward
eats
to it.
enough, you know, it eats enough time.
Yeah.
Like,
And I'm like, the hobby side of it is like doing this little Secret Santa, man. I was talking about it before. Like, I've like, that was so much fun. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, and it looks cool. And I'm like, damn, I kind of forgot this shit. I kind of forgot how cool this could be. I've been painting orcs and I've been painting like kind of this, you know, not just bashing up weird little fucking guy. And now I'm like, oh shit.
I just want to bash
I'm going
up
back.
little guys.
I'm going back to that shit.
I'm running it back.
Yeah. So I think I might explore that a little bit more.
Have you? Now, this is just a question for Terry. Have you ever thought about
Question for Terry from
a
Steve.
question for Terry? Because like you don't really like reading rules, and the rules are always kind of like getting in the way of your fun. I
Kind
feel
of,
like.
yeah.
Have
in
you
a
ever?
way.
Have you ever thought about like? I know we did the action figure 28 thing. But, like,
Yeah,
have
yeah.
you ever thought about like making your own game where it's just like I write my own rules that make sense to me, and that's all I care about. And like,
maybe like I do like that. I think
I'm
it's
saying,
very
like, generic. You know what I mean? Like you
No, I
do
know.
like whatever you want, like a system or something, like a world or something that excites you that you're like, I would like to play a game in this, but I don't want to learn other people's rules, or I don't want to read a fucking 100-page rule book. Like,
Yeah, I think OPR scratches any gaming itch. I think if I want to play a game, it's going to be OPR
4-ups
in
for bullshit.
one. Yeah, you know,
yeah.
like one of those things. It's going to be that. Or like, you know, we were playing Turnip for a little bit. Like the Turnip rule set, also just like very easy to understand.
Lord of the Rings, it's the same. It's all kind of the same.
Yeah. However, it's like I think about there's that Eric's Hobby Workshop video, not the Temu video. There's an Eric's Hobby Workshop video where he's making the space. He's like a hive city kind of thing. He's got all the light up signs and stuff. And he mentions in there, he's like, sometimes you just want to set up your toys and then just like make them look cool. And that's kind of struck me this past year of being like something that's just sticky. And I'm like, man, it's true. Like I kind of just want to make guys. Like, and if I get to play with them, sure, but I'm not going to like prioritize that or even think about like with the Nurgle YouTube thing. I don't know if I'm going to make a list. I think I'm just going to make a bunch of guys and it's going to be like, here's a bunch of dudes, you know?
I'll make the list for you.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you think you would prioritize it in a way where it will evolve into like a photography thing like the Wires are doing?
Maybe like that would be interesting, sort of like a vignette based kind of
that
thing.
height to changer guy that just got like a New York. Was it him that got the New York Times
I think so.
for macro like photography?
Oh, weird.
Dude, he takes insane. I've been following him for a while. He does insane macro like vignette photography of like Hive City soldiers, like all this really cool stuff. And he just won a New York Times award.
What?
For his
No shit.
It's awesome.
I'm gonna have to look this up.
Did
But yeah,
I get the
something
name
like
right?
that.
Did I get the guy right?
I think so, yeah.
Like something like that. Like focus a little bit more on like telling stories through the hobby itself rather than the games.
Yeah.
Not that I'm like, I'm never playing a game again. I fucking hate games, dude. And like I will. I know I will. And OPR is definitely the bread and butter that I want to like engage with. But I want to explore more of being like, how do I find a voice in this from a visual side?
Right.
You know, how do I do something that's a little bit different or kind of pushes the envelopes one way or another? And I think I get that better through not worrying about a list and being like, you know, sort of like how I used to with the old Great Unclean one that I made in your basement that time, where it was just grabbing shit and it wasn't supposed to be a Great Unclean one, and then it just like slowly became a Great Unclean one because we found the sword arm for a Great Unclean one, and then it was.
It just was, yeah.
What was that? Just insulation foam, right? And hot glue.
Yeah,
and
just
then
garbage.
Phil was doing pest control in my house that day and ripped a beehive off the door and gave it to Terry.
Yeah, and it was just fun. It felt more free creatively, and then it became part of the army. And I think slowly I've been more army-centric and trying to fit things into the box.
I think that's
the other side of
the
it.
counterpoint that you were making earlier, where a person like me needs a list. Where I'm like, okay, this is what I need to make to. How can I achieve this goal?
Yes.
Where you already have the goal in your mind, which is just be creative. And then you'll worry about the list shit later.
And it's almost like the list of making 10 dudes that fit thematically together is kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's like kind of hard.
Right. But in your mind, you're just like,
brain.
whatever, I'm just going to grab shit. And if I get 10 guys, hell yeah.
Yeah,
It makes sense.
maybe I'll just like leave them here, and then if you
yeah.
guys are like, yeah, cool, these 10 fit together, that'll work.
Yeah.
Great answer. We have a couple more. Will Von Doom asks, do you feel that some social media personas are detrimental to the hobby and taking away joy from people by setting the standard for some people, for new people, too high?
Yeah, we've talked about this before.
We've talked about this a lot.
Yeah.
24-hour build videos are the enemy.
Yeah.
Making it look easy for people is bad.
I do like the idea of doing a 24-hour build video.
But you wouldn't be doing it in a perspective of anyone can do this.
And then it's shot over 5 weeks.
It's shot over 5 weeks, and you make people feel guilty for not following it and being as smart as
I
you.
want to live
having-
stream camera in this room while I'm locked in here.
People
for
who are saying you
24
need a
hours.
lot of money to do things, like
Yeah.
people, you know what I mean? Like these motherfuckers have like these sick little airbrush setups, and then you have BDCF, and he's like, "This airbrush cost $20, and the compressor was $30."
And I'm huffing the paint in this hotel room, and you should too.
It's there. The bar for engaging in this hobby is much lower than some people set it to
Than
be.
most YouTubers
And
say it to be.
Yeah.
And my favorite YouTuber, well, one of my favorite YouTubers, Blurscraft, he doesn't necessarily say it, but all of his shit is made with junk.
Yes.
Like,
literal
he is the
garbage.
guy showing you can do it. And, like, I'm sure there's YouTubers that say, like, you can get a whole army for nothing. Like, I'm pretty sure
Yeah. There's
Uncle
gotta be.
Adam has made videos about, like, how to get a army for $100.
Yeah.
And it's like, this stuff exists. You just don't see it, like, on the main YouTube guys.
Right,
Yeah.
because that's not what the algorithm is showing you.
And then painting skill levels, like
Ugh, that's the worst.
talking to this, I had mentioned it that there's this girl in my class who plays Warhammer, and she has a Necron army, and she's talking to me, being like, "Well, I'm not that good of a painter," and I'm like, "Stop right there! Like, literally, stop right there! They're Necrons. Spray them all gray, paint the eyes green. Like you
They're
do.
fucking sick.
I'm like, you do.
Yep.
I'm like this. I was like, this gets me mad because like." People should just enjoy painting, and
Yeah.
you shouldn't like look at somebody else's perfect blends from gold to gray to to silver to this with OSL that's perfect. It's like, dude, just paint these
paint.
motherfuckers,
And you'll get better as
Yes.
you go.
The only way you're gonna get better is going.
Yeah. Like, my brother's been painting his Cadians. Like, he's actually been putting paint to models.
Yeah.
And I went to his house the other day just to stop by, and he, like, excitedly pulled all his guys
hell
out of the
yes.
closet and, like, is showing me all the stuff he's painting. And it's like, for a guy who hasn't painted probably anything in 20 years, he's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
He's having fun when he does
And
it.
he's having fun, and that's the most important part.
It does seem overwhelming though, because he has like 5 boxes filled with guys that are like that he's just chipping away slowly at, but like it's still cool.
as long as it's
Yeah.
not burning him out.
no,
That's fine.
he's
Yeah.
chipping away.
Yeah.
Will also asks, how much dark money do you get from Coca-Cola to push their dark agenda for Coke Zero?
Dude, we gotta cut this, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, we cannot talk about this.
Okay, Jack asks, what's one change you want to see in the hobby community?
One change I'd like to see in the hobby community.
Literally what we were just talking about. People showing the real process. I want to see the
Yeah.
real trials and tribulations you have of making something. That's
Yeah.
why the YouTubers that have the whole vlogs of showing them, I fucked this up. This is bad. I had to start over. I'll watch that any day over
Yep.
someone showing me their soy jack face going, wow, I painted this army so fast, and you can too if you just go to my link below.
Yeah. This is like something I teach kids too a lot, where it's like the answer isn't giving up because it's hard. The answer is figuring out a problem to solve your, or like a solution to solve your problem.
Yeah.
And so when these hobby YouTubers are just showing you the end result and you don't see any of the problems that they needed to solve, you don't learn that there's solutions to things when they go wrong.
You're just getting the serotonin of watching them finish it.
Yes.
And it's like just a little drip of it.
And it's like, how did they do it so perfectly? And it's like, well, MFer, they had to mess up freaking 50 times before this, probably even
Over the last
course
10
of this.
years.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you got to get there and you got to figure out your way through it.
Yes.
And the answer is not giving up and being like, fuck this, dude, I'll never be like that.
It's legit the just do it.
Yeah.
Like, just do the thing. I think that's like my gripe is people. Maybe what I would like to see from the community is people to stop asking
and just start doing.
Just start doing.
Yeah. Hell
like, I don't need, like, you need me to write you a manual on how that I did this shit. It's like, dude, I just went out and did it. Like, I guess if you need a starting point, like, I can give you the ABC, but I'm not going to get you to Z on your own. Like, you got to do that shit.
Totally.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference in being like, well, how did you achieve this shade? Like, specifically with this type of model, or like seeing like a Gardens of Hecate,
like a hobby process.
Tutorial.
That's fine.
That's totally different.
But like
than
you asking me how'd you do Under the Dice Fest and get it to this level, or like how do you do an event and get all these people to show up? It's like, well, you got to put in some steps before that, and like seeing people just be like, yeah, we started a club. Like that's the biggest. Like that's cool.
Right.
Do that.
Right.
Go do that.
Jack also asks, what's your most regrettable hobby-related purchase of 2025?
We already answered this.
And we already said. We already forgot, so just cut this. Armageddon Bound Joe asks, how do you all sleep at night knowing what you've done?
I sleep pretty good.
I don't, Joe.
Well, we know you don't, but that's a different problem.
Yeah.
I've already forgotten what I did.
Maple asks, if you could remove an IP from wargaming, video games,
Warhammer.
Whatever, from the face of the universe, which would you disappear?
No, Warhammer's cool.
What would I disappear off of the face of the earth?
Yep.
As an IP. In general or specifically to hobby?
It said wargaming, video games, whatever.
Ooh.
I'll tell you right now.
What?
I've never interacted with a good fan of this IP.
Okay.
Doctor Who.
Dude, very funny story. Last night, we were talking about Magic and the death of Magic, and it was like a long-time friend that got me into Magic. And our other friend was there. He's like, yeah, I just got into Commander. I got in with the Doctor Who set. But we were like, all three of us were talking about how the IP spillover and how it's just Fortnite now. He's like, yeah, dude, I got into it because of Doctor Who, and I'm really excited for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I was like, man, you're the problem.
That's who that game is for now.
IP. Who would you disappear?
I don't know.
It would have to be... What's the IP that made the most crossover bullshit?
Magic the Gathering?
No, I mean, like, what enabled that mentality? The Avengers? Disney?
Call of Duty and Fortnite?
Yeah, we have to end Fortnite.
Maybe... This might be a controversial take. Well, it's not controversial. I think Age of Sigmar was lame. I would like to get rid of that.
Wow.
What, dude? This is new information to us, bro. I've never heard this before.
That's all right.
IP that I want to just like
what IP you hate? You've never interacted with a good fan or never seen a good piece of media from it.
Well,
I'm just expanding on Maple's question.
Okay. Because I think Age of Sigmar, if it went away, we would still have Fantasy Battle or at least like some version of it. And
I think you would get worse.
You think it'd get worse?
I think
if they just kept it Warhammer Fantasy Battle and then they went circle bases. No, I think that'd be kind of cool.
I mean, this is real butterfly effect conversation at that point, but yeah.
Dude, I'll have the butterfly effect conversation.
I can't think of shit, dude.
Star Wars. Terry thinks Star Wars.
No, Terry likes Star Wars. He wrote a short story for it.
He did, and it's really good.
Dude, what? I can't even think of a single thing. I mean, there's all like things where I'm like, well, this is kind of whatever, and this is kind of whatever.
That's
but I'm
what
like,
this is for.
I feel like Terry does hate on some stuff.
Right? I'm trying to think of like the stuff that I've hated on in the past in this pod, and I just can't.
What is something that Terry, when we put it on, he gets like upset? Because it's happened.
It's very few and far between. Mr. Positivity over here does not like...
No, dude, there's got to be some shit.
What don't you like?
I don't know, man.
What don't I
The movie
like?
Waterworld, you hate that.
No, that's not true. I love Waterworld.
What don't you like?
What don't I like? There's stuff.
There's definitely
things
stuff.
that I
I
go
just-
like meh. There's things that I don't like. Probably.
Yeah, well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
We'll
I'm
come back.
gonna keep thinking about it.
Tim D asks, fuck, marry, kill. Australia, England, Chicago.
I think I'm
Ooh.
fucking Australia. They seem wild.
Fucking Australia, marrying Chicago, and what was the last option?
Killing England?
Yeah, I'll kill them.
No.
Actually, I don't know. I like England.
No. I'm marrying
Do I
England.
kill Chicago though?
I would probably.
Yeah.
No, I like everyone in Chicago.
Chicago rocks.
Chicago as a place, kind of, I don't like, but
Fuck, Mary. No, I guess Chicago. I'm sorry. I think that's got to be you.
It has to be killed. It has to be.
But England,
no.
maybe
I'm marrying Australia.
Why?
marrying.
Yeah. I'm marrying Australia.
Can't,
Why?
Can't save her. She don't want to be saved.
Because it's so unknown to me.
So you would marry it?
Yeah.
That says a lot about you.
That's crazy. I'm not gonna kill him, certainly, but I'm not gonna marry
I'm
him.
fucking England.
Wow.
Yeah, because you just go there once in a while.
That's
and
it. You know? Have a good time and that's it. And I'm killing Chicago.
No.
I guess I would have to kill Chicago.
Yeah.
I would marry Chicago because I like all my friends that live out that way.
No.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean, I
actually
don't
killing
know.
it specifically for the people that live there.
No.
Weird Stoned asks, what game system, minis, RPG, or cards will you guys be forcing this year?
Star Wars.
Star Wars Unlimited. Buy now.
Bye now.
Hashtag Hive Scum.
I think that's it. I think that's the only game we'll end up pushing.
Yeah, I don't.
Pushing.
There's nothing really that's coming out that's exciting me. Conflict 47, I've been pushing these guys for a lot lately, and
I want to play it.
I think there's traction now.
Yes,
it took
it does
me
seem to be.
pulling Paul aside at Flames demo day.
Yep.
And like pointing to the guys playing Conflict and be like, Paul, you don't want to play Conflict? He's like, no, I'm not getting into another game. And I was like, well, it's just bolt action and you just add a mech. And he goes,
Yeah.
wait, that's it?
I've been saying that.
And he's like, oh, that's so doable.
Guy doesn't listen
It'll
to me,
scratch
dude.
all the itches
Guy
of World
doesn't
War
listen to
II.
me. He fucks the group chat and he doesn't listen to me. It's all he's good for.
And we have a bash day for mech. We make big mech. Seems like a pretty good day.
I like Big
Yeah.
Mac.
I did try to go to the unit builder for the game, and it going to like a new edition and all this stuff going on. It's like, ugh, like trying to find
No,
the right
listen.
rules and list builder, and then not understanding the list builder really.
Yeah, I'm a fan of buying the rule book for a game and nothing else.
Well, I want to play with the toys. Like me
Yeah.
playing World War II game is like, oh, I want to paint up a platoon of guys with a tank and a mech. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
why I want to play this game. Not really for the rules. I just want to paint little guys.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think there's any other games that have really like, oh my god, I have to play this.
Yeah. I mean, Paul's got all these kind of games, and it's like, I'd love to fuck with Blood and Plunder, I guess, just because he likes that so
Dude,
much.
That game, I mean, it's more time but pirates.
I've been
Right.
looking for it.
Boats.
I've been looking
That's
for it, but
cool.
once again,
Adepticon. We'll
he
get
doesn't
it at
run
Adepticon.
He doesn't run it. He doesn't. You know, Paul doesn't show up. He gets us all hyped on it, and then he doesn't come. He doesn't follow through.
Blurs
Wow.
will play.
Yeah,
And I know because Paul has been excited about it, and I know if I said, Paul, I bought a Galleon toy ship, I spray painted it, we're gonna play.
there's one here.
I know, and I keep meaning to fuck with it, but like
You
I
know?
need drive. I need
Yeah.
someone to be like, all right, we're gonna do pirate stuff.
You know.
fucking around with pirates.
Yeah.
I want someone to do fucking.
Yar.
I want someone to really fuck with the game and be like, I'm playing the ghosts. I'm playing the skeleton
I
pirates.
have the skeletons one, and I was saying it as a joke, and he thought I was serious, and then we just never talked about the game ever again.
You ruined it for him.
I killed it for him, just like most things with Paul.
Yeah.
Gingosaurus Rex Ryan asks, what is your vision for 28 hobby-centric retirement community you'd find 30 to 40 years from now? And he said, suggestion, Warhammer, the old folks.
Oh, yeah. Big old rec room with tables all over it
Yeah.
for gaming.
Yeah. Ripping, what game? What do you think?
OPR because I don't have to read a rule book.
I was going to say, I bet it's going to be like an OPR-esque thing.
Big font. Everything's because it doesn't take up a lot of room on the page. Big
Yeah.
font.
Huge
Can read all the
font,
numbers.
OPR, stat block.
Big dice numbers.
4. Quality 5.
Yeah. Maybe big glasses for looking at my models.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I think
lenses will be like an inch thick.
Yes.
I think it will turn into just a more hobby focused whatever it is. You know, it's like train guys don't play games. I mean, some of them will go to their club and set up their train on a track and they'll conduct is the term, I guess.
I think it's going to be fractured.
I think it'll for sure be fractured. I think
Oh, you're not playing the game I'm playing? We can talk another time.
yeah, I think it'll be snobby old guy stuff.
Which is fair.
Yeah, sure.
Like, yo, I'm limited time on this world. I'm playing the game I want to play, and I will play it with those people.
Yeah, especially when you're old like that.
Oh, yeah.
You got to get in while you can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Father Doom asks if you could add any entirely new / original faction to 40K or AOS, what would it be?
Entirely new,
Is there
like
something
made up? Like something made up?
Is there something that you wish was in 40K or AOS?
Something I wish was in 40K or AOS. 40K? I mean, kinda. Like, I think Tau are cool, but I think a different kind of mech army would be cooler. Like not AdMech, not Imperial Knights, not Tau. Like maybe like an AI. Like maybe it's because I'm playing Arc Raiders so much, but like the Arc and Arc Raiders are really cool.
Yeah.
Like the AI controlled like drones with like the big mech walkers and stuff. And it's there is no one controlling it. It's just an AI on a fucking. They have their mission and they have their path.
Right.
And it's very sleek looking. Like everything looks super clean and like. I think something like that. Lazy Forger on I think Colts. He wrote a game and like some of the mechs and stuff he did for that are very cool, and I think it would fill that role really well.
I would love a like all the rest of them faction. Like it's
like a Dogs of War type thing?
Yes, like Warhammer, like every once in a while it'll just be like, yeah, we're putting out this army box. It's all the rest of them. It's like there's this guy, he's the freak. This other guy, look at him. He's a spaceman. There's this guy over here who
He's
even
a
knows
bug
where he's
guy.
from. Yeah, it's just like all these kind of like experimental things that they've come up with where they're like, maybe this would be like a tier, like a Gene Stealer cult guy. It's like, he doesn't really fit. But they ended up putting that out in all the other guys set.
The hodgepodge set.
Kind of what I
Yeah.
picture from like Rogue Trader, like the faction Rogue Trader guys or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Like a
Nation.
Rogue Trader set where it's just like they've collected all of these
We're on
guys.
this ship. We are our own war force.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
It'd be sick.
I think you can technically do that in 40K.
Yeah, I think that's what the Rogue Trader army is.
Inquisitorial
yeah.
army, inquisitorial agents, I think. But
Okay. So there's like an
But-
army for it?
yeah.
No shit,
It's
really?
still limited. I don't think you can bring orcs and stuff.
No,
but,
I think
like,
it's.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey, listen, then no, I have nothing.
I don't know, man. I thought I had an idea, but then I'm like, no, that already exists. Not really. Like everything that I like, I can see in
Right?
certain
Totally.
factions.
Catachans.
Yeah, like 40K is like I just want like tough dudes, and it's like Catachans and like Custodes are like my favorite, just like major two factions, and I love bugs and like the weird variations of it. So Tyranids and Gene Stealer cult.
Totally. And it's like I just want like Mad Max shit, and it's like you have that across 5 different factions.
truly.
Like anything can be turned into that.
Any faction that's destruction in either game is that. you know?
Yeah. Yes, I don't know.
It's a hard one. I would love to see more weird, like truly weird AOS stuff. Like like more like even Bosch, where I know we were talking about it earlier off pod, but like the Gargoylians from Cities of Sigmar, like they're just a little
The fuck is our Gargolian?
the fucking
Oh, the little
snail guy with legs, or like
I will say,
fish that have legs and they're just walking around.
Yeah.
you've seen the Steve Shankly dragon with all the hands,
Yeah.
like that kind of shit as an army.
I want to see true weirdo shit. Like
Right,
the warp,
totally.
The warp is crazy, And yeah, we do have like the different chaos variations that are existing, but I want to see shit that is just nonsensical.
It'd be kind of
Right?
cool to have like demons from the warp, but they're not evil. It's just like these
Yeah.
things exist out in the world, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
they
yeah.
have their own setting, and like
Yeah, it's like
they're just out there.
Snail with legs.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, it's a demon. It lives on a planet.
Yeah.
It's not like hurting anybody.
No,
He's
he's
just a
just chilling.
freak.
Yeah.
He's chilling.
Came from the warp, accidentally got left here.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, shit like that. I just want weirdo nonsense. Cameron asks, my phone just scrolled away.
Uh-oh.
Cameron asks, are you enjoying your 1,000 indie games?
No.
No.
I am. We haven't really played too much indie lately, though.
No, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
I can't really think of any game that I've been wanting to play.
I think
or
Rat
playing.
King was truly the last
Yeah.
indie I played.
Would you consider Cyborg indie?
No,
Okay. Morkborg is not indie anymore?
truly no.
Oh.
Those motherfuckers have way too much money.
I was just talking to someone at the LAN about doing an online Cyborg game,
Yeah, it'd be sick.
but it's not indie.
We played the other day when you were prepping for it.
Yeah.
I mean, Space Gets rocks, but
Space Gets Rocks. That's indie.
yeah. But
Yeah.
like,
Mike knows what he's doing, but
probably that's all I can think of from this last year.
that we've been playing
Flames, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, we don't play that.
No, but it's there.
Wish we did.
Well,
you know.
you want to have a Flames Day, you tell me.
Let's do one next Saturday.
Next Saturday is this Saturday or next Saturday?
This Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. We should do it at the
You
crypt.
show up and you can like make a model and then you get to play in the game.
Yeah,
That sound cool?
That's cool.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, cool. The last one, boys.
Thank God.
What's something you know now about hobbying, podcasting, whatever, that you wish you knew when you started the pod?
Who said that?
Oh, asked by Ryan.
Okay. Something I wish I knew when we started the pod that I know now.
I would say take it slow because you'll never see Phil ever again.
Yeah, that's
True. Soak it all up. Soak every moment of Phil
Soak
that
every
you
moment.
could. Oh, I
Write
wish.
down those facts. You'll never get them again.
Yeah, we get them still.
No, we get them still. Don't worry.
we still get Bill facts. Don't you worry about that. He told me one about cats the other day when we were playing Fiasco that cats evolved to be
Oh my God, this is to be domesticated
because
people would cause mice to come around, so cats naturally learn to like coexist with
Yep.
humans so that they could be fed.
I also
That
learned
was-
cats can be allergic to their own teeth.
Really?
from Phil.
No,
Oh,
that was a Dan fact.
Oh,
I think that everything I've learned while doing it, I am happy I didn't know in the beginning. You know, it's like the learning process is always what's most interesting to me, and figuring things out and like leveling up in a weird way
Yeah.
is always the most fun to me. Like
Yeah.
the way I edit now is different than I started wildly different
Yes,
than when I
yeah.
started, and I had no freaking clue how to do it in the beginning. I mean, the second episode was saved by just like some random app that I had to download to stop the peaking from happening
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I didn't even know how to like stop any of that shit. It was like so much learning happened through the actual recording and making of the podcast that like I
Which is so funny
know
because I would imagine you already knew how to do all that stuff.
all of it I learned while doing this.
So funny.
And so now the way I edit is way quicker than I was able to do then.
Yeah.
And same thing with hobby. Like, you know, I know how to do things now that I didn't know, but the act of finding them out is what's enjoyable to me
Yeah.
and trying things out.
Yeah, it's about the process, not the
Yeah.
result. With learning.
And no one can tell, like, just with like Patreon, or not Patreon, but like the Kickstarter, like people, no matter what anyone tells you, the things they tell you mean literally nothing if you haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Like people could tell me anything they wanted about Kickstarter, backer kit, and all these different fucking things and options and stuff. None of what they said actually mattered because until I do it, it's literally like
Yes.
I'm in a dark room and I don't know what's going on
Somebody's
until
just
I
explaining
turn
it
the
to
light
you.
on
Yeah.
by doing it myself.
Yeah.
So like just the DIY, again, the DIY, just do it yourself. Do it yourself.
Do it your dang self.
And getting new paintbrushes. Getting very nice paintbrushes.
You enjoying them?
Goes a very long way.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't used them in a little bit, but yeah, it changes the game.
It's nice to have a point when you need it.
It's it makes painting fun and not like, wow, I can't get what I want to do right now.
Yeah.
I would agree with that point too. I would say start
I get
ripping
it.
people off. Oh wait, I didn't mean it that way. That's funny. I would say start ripping people off.
Wow.
Faster. Give yourself permission to paint like someone else or learn from someone else in a way that is just trying to copy them.
Yeah.
Because I learned the most by being like, well, how will I replicate this person's paint style?
Yeah.
And just trying it.
Dude, I've been looking at those new models Harry painted, the Necromunda Goliaths.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I want to rip that off. But
Yeah.
I don't even know how he did that.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the thing. It's like you will learn by just trying.
Yeah.
And I think that was really hard for me to feel like, well, I need to find my style. I need to be like, I want people to understand what the no clear coat painting method is. And it's like that none of that fucking matters, first of all. And second of all, you won't ever find it if you don't know what other people's styles are.
Yeah.
Or if you don't know how to do it in general.
Or just how to do it, period. Yeah. I think a lot of it was giving myself permission to experiment. I think I was really hard on myself at the beginning of not even the pod itself, but just like my hobby journey of just being like, well, I'm learning from these YouTubers are doing it in 15 hours. And if they can't, if I can't do it, then I just should quit. And it's like, no, you're literally being lied to. It's propaganda. It's fucking hobby propaganda.
Yeah.
Big Hobby wants you to paint at your own pace or not at your own pace.
Yeah.
So
listeners, get started now.
just do it yourself.
Just do it.
And thank you for 3 years of this.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Hive Scum. If you aren't already part of the community, check us out at the In Rust We Trust Discord, which you can find down in the description below. If you have questions you'd like to ask us, you can find our Instagrams down below as well. Or feel free to ask away on the Discord. We also have plenty of extra content and other perks available to our patrons on Patreon. So if you're interested in helping us keep doing what we're doing, then you can find that description below as well. Until next time, folks, keep it grimdark and keep it grimy. Peace.